I see it. So I'm looking it up on Amazon, and it's just saying like it's in the shape of sushi, but it's like candy flavored. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um.
if you see like poppin' cooking, it's what it's called.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
It's
Okay.
delicious.
DIY set for making sushi candy with candy rice, egg, tuna, salmon roe, and seaweed. Flavor: grape and soda. Is the Fredbot thing playing Christmas music right now?
Yes.
Oh, my mic was muted. Hello.
Hello, Jared.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. You're also deafened too.
Yeah. Jackie will be up in a sec. She's washing her hands.
Oh, good.
I don't know where Nathan went.
Is he on Dota still?
No.
Okay, I'm back at my computer.
This is enough. Oh my god. Ah. It was fine until this.
Hello, gamers.
I didn't.
Gamers.
Gamer.
It's fine. I kind of alternate because I don't know.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Blake.
How are you today, Nathan?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I am not yet dead, Nathan.
Well, I don't know if I should congratulate you or console you for that fact.
All right. You're welcome. Jackie's getting on now.
Faux show.
She's late. She loses all of her maximum spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
She's a cleric with no spell slots now.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about it.
No.
Why not, Jackie? You were mean to me the other day. I have to be mean back.
Stop
Haha!
being a bitch.
You were being mean to me.
I was being mean to you that day. I was talking to Jen about stuff. You're
Jared.
not putting that in the fucking YouTube video, by the way. I went really high pitched.
I'm already.
Fucking bitch.
I'm fucking recording.
Do
You
it.
want me to fucking edit this shit just to save face for you? I don't know.
Yes. What
don't
would
know
you
how I
do
feel about
without
that.
me? Let's be honest. What would you do without me, Jordan?
I'd have a lot more free time and a lot less messages to answer.
You would feel so fucking lonely.
He would. He would be very lonely.
Fucking, I swear to God. All right.
Actually,
Anything-
you
Go
know what,
ahead.
just for you, Jordan. Give me a second.
Fucking, I don't like that, but okay.
Oh boy.
Just for you.
The sentence.
Just. Dang, 1 sec. I gotta. There.
There we go.
Likes butter.
Does she? Is she
Yes,
licking it?
She does. Yes.
That's funny. Oh, I don't want to do. Don't get that out of here. All right.
There you go, Jordan. Just for the purposes of your stream.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, I like how I'm under Kaya Emily on your screen too.
Yeah, I was about to ask, and then you interrupted me. Remember a few seconds ago?
Yes, I
Who-
did, but I
who
changed
is-
my token.
Who is turning their Who's turning their camera on, just so I can arrange people's names?
Well,
I am not.
Not I.
Not
Jackie's
today.
lame.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll turn mine on.
Good.
But then again, I just changed my token so that it looks like Lumi.
Oh, hurry up, bitch. Let's go.
Fuck. You are such. I hate you so much.
That's not nice.
On
my
so many
boundaries not
different
moving.
levels.
my god, this is.
Wait, shit. Now I have to go find that fucking picture again and put my original avatar back on.
Jared, help. Foundry's dead.
Why is it dead?
I don't know. It's not loading.
Sounds like a you problem.
You're not nice.
Oh, it says you were logged in, but I just saw you that you said. Fuck, hold on. I just saw that you logged out. And you logged back in. Okay.
Jared, you're mildly weird. Why do you put butter on top of biscuits?
Because they were breaking a bunch when I tried to open them, so
Oh.
I just didn't bother. Sorry.
Oh my god, how dare you? You shouldn't be sorry.
You should be sorry.
Well, you're the one pointing it out like I've committed a felony.
No, I just thought it was weird. I was wondering if that was a preference of yours.
No, it's
It's just a
absolutely not.
misdemeanor. It's not a felony yet.
Yeah, true.
These biscuits are good.
Yeah, they are. It says to put them next to each other so they rise better, but all that did was made it so the four corners that were touching just didn't cook, so I'm not going to do that again.
Mhm.
Because I had to put them back in again. Emily, I'm sorry, did you say you are or aren't putting your camera
am.
on? Okay, then I will leave
Yeah.
the names where they are. I'm good to go whenever.
I'm getting me a beverage so that I can choke and die halfway through the session. You'll never know the end of this one shot.
Mm.
The one shot, yeah.
The one shot. The one shot had 3 sessions so far.
Fucking 7-hour one shot.
One part session, part 3.
Yep. Part 3, session 1.
That doesn't sound like a drink.
I was turning on my heater as well as my drink.
It sounded
Jackie.
like a microwave to me. I bet he's cooking food.
I have a space heater.
You put a microwave next to your desk plate? Jesus.
Massive
computer-
fucking space heater.
His computer is secretly a microwave.
That would explain some things.
Okay. Is everybody in? Did everybody manage to get everything sorted?
Mhm.
Or
Here.
Give me
Good.
1 sec. Sorry.
okay.
How
I'll
dare
give you another second, Miss Emily. Y'all let me know when you are ready to go. I'll give a quickie recap and see where we're at. Shh. I like this song.
You weren't kidding when you said you were gonna wear that shirt every D&D session.
No, he's missed some. Don't let him fool you.
I haven't
It's
missed
fake.
all
He hasn't.
that,
I
that
have-
many.
Every time he's at least been on webcam, I have seen that he has that shirt on.
There was one time that he didn't, but he was wearing a black t-shirt, and he probably didn't get up the whole time to keep the illusion going.
I don't need to keep the illusion going. This is my life.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's legitimately representative of this campaign. You're in a dungeon. There's a bird. Like, what? What do you think?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that I could possibly not wear this shirt? Come on. You dragged the canary into the fucking coal mine. Of course, I'm wearing Dungeon Bird's shirt. How everybody else's day been going?
Good. It's been good so far.
Full of naps.
Hey, I'm here.
Hello.
Apologies.
No forgiveness shall ever be granted to you.
Hey.
Lose 15 max HP. Nah, I'm messing. This time.
Is
Bet.
he though?
Next time, though. Next time. Is it really DMing if I don't abuse my power at least 3 or 4 times?
Can I change this? Capture cursor is on, but it's not. Okay, whatever. Oh, because I didn't have the window selected. Alright, Blake. Recap us.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm making sure Emily and everybody is all set up with their cams and everything. Did you hear Emily say shit and then cut off immediately?
I am in the game. I'll get my in a sec.
Fucking hate Ulysses tokens so fucking much.
What? Why?
What?
No, I was trying to set up the next map, and I realized that they did the thing where it was just a white fucking face.
You
Again,
right click on
so-
it and you change it.
Yeah, I fucking didn't notice it until I turned and looked at the next thing to make sure everything was ready, and then she's just staring at me as the white fucking face, and I'm like, I'm gonna rip something in half.
It's not nice.
I never said I was a nice person, Jordan. You all aren't very nice either. Okay, so, to recap. Nice segue, right? To recap. So you all went into the woods just outside of Raven's Point, headed up north to warn a group of hunters who had gone into what they didn't realize was essentially contested territory. On the way in, you all found a group of bandits who were nominally contracted by the Zephyr Corporation, according to the sigil found on their armor. The Zephyr Corporation is one of the leading enchanters guilds who dabble in just about every business throughout the entire kingdom of Aberrang, but are most commonly associated with enchanted gemstones and some mining in Lunder. Along the path, you found the corpses of multiple hunters, as well as a few more of the bandits, attacking the final remaining hunter, an Aarakocra named Lumina, who has just been an absolute delight since you've met her. Promising revenge against the man who they had gone to capture in the beginning, she led you all to this cave, where you all explored, found the blacksmith's apprentice, the assumed murderer of the blacksmith Bari from Raven's Point, murdered him brutally along with all of his undead friends, and proceeded to find that your way out has been blocked by a wall of black flames. Currently, Lumina is kind of curled up in a little ball, hyperventilating in front of said black flames because she suffers from extreme claustrophobia. What do you do?
So did we know that the necromancer was Bari, or the apprentice?
Lumina did call him out when the fight started. She did announce that that's who she was looking for.
His name's not Bari, though.
Yeah,
That was
the
last
apprentice.
that
Yeah, I meant the
died.
apprentice. I just so do we have a name for him?
No, Lumina did not give his name.
The nameless apprentice.
So she just yelled out the apprentice.
The apprentice.
No, she said that is the bastard, and then the bastard attacked you all.
And
That's
she could
fair.
be talking about
Is his
him.
full name of the bastard?
Yeah, maybe
Well,
she was
considering
calling
he was
you-
the only person still standing alive in that room after everyone else's flesh fell from their bones, I'm pretty sure that's the bastard she was referring to. But I mean, if you all think that one of the skeletons is the correct person, they're still dead.
All right, well, we can figure that out after. Right now, there's only one way for us to go. So are we going?
I'd agree.
Do we have... We're all pretty beat up. Do we have any healing magics that we can use to alleviate that at all?
I have healing magic, but I don't have any spell slots left.
Well, that's no help to us if you're out of mana, Fig.
I mean, we could just use the campsite for a rest. So there's only one spot that we can defend from.
You want me to sleep in here? Are you kidding?
You have a better idea?
Lumina is very, very, very fluffed up, very annoyed, very much
Very
still
fluffed.
hyperventilating.
Fluffed up. She's on puff.
She is a puffball of feathers currently. I hate this. Hate! And she storms off back to the group at a frantic pace.
I don't know how I feel about trying to rest inside a cave we're locked inside.
How do you feel about doing another fight with no
With no
help?
spell spots.
I don't know. I mean, how
Doesn't know
much
that either.
how much strength are we going to be able to get back just from a short rest anyway? I don't know. It just seems risky to me. Can I
Could have
see?
someone watch.
Can I see or hear anything down this hallway?
The cave is deathly silent except for the sounds of your footsteps and whatever conversations you might be having.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the party. I'm gonna take stock of the main room here. Is there any way we can barricade this 20-foot wide entrance at all?
Yeah, you do see that there are a lot of materials by the workbench and everything. You could probably make a solid barricade out of the table and some of the stuff lying around if you wanted to. The altar that the dragon's head was on was also movable.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, those Home Alone.
Who are we
stuff,
missing
I
here?
guess.
Kaya,
Uh,
you left your charge behind. She died in the shadows while you were away.
Fine.
Kai, are you okay? Are you good?
Yeah. Sorry. I realized my house is a mess. I have been overcome
Mhm.
with the desire to clean. Oh, I can't.
I've got so many things behind me in my camera, Emily. It's okay.
It's not about that. This mess that has been here all day for several days is no longer tolerable to me.
Okay. Do you want me to make any kind of check to barricade the entrance, or?
Yeah, actually go ahead and make either an athletics or I'll go ahead and let you do a survival check too if you wanted to do it that way.
I think I would
Depends on whether
prefer
you want to do like throwing
athletics.
everything around or if you want to like set traps or something instead.
I'm gonna do athletics.
Okay.
12.
I will say that you managed to get the workbench dragged over and make a solid enough barricade out of that, but the stone altar is a little bit too heavy for you to safely move. You get
Okay.
it about halfway and it kind of falls to the floor and the top half falls off.
Okay, so I
Oh my
like
God.
at least narrowed the
Yes.
entryway.
You did. I will draw a nice line.
I got it.
Okay. Draw tools.
Yeah, I already had it selected, so. Okay, so I guess we will take a short rest here if we can. Is that what people want to do?
I'm okay with that if
Sure.
everyone present can handle that.
Yeah.
Off
Yeah.
Lumina.
Lumina has crouched down by the fire and is trying her very, very damnedest to take deep breaths. It's working to a certain extent. But yes, it looks like she's going to be fine.
Excellent.
I will take a short rest. I am going to spend it sitting facing the entryway.
I will try for a cat nap. Ha ha ha.
Uh-huh.
Ha ha ha. Whoa.
Select. Oh.
It's action surge, short rest. Yes. So I just had I had my action set wrong.
Oh, I forgot I had that dentist appointment tomorrow.
You dentist appointments.
I need to see when my dentist appointment is. It's been a while.
I love getting stabbed in the gums repeatedly.
Really?
My dentist is actually pretty
Right.
good about it. He does really well.
Well, it was my first time going to this one, and I've never had a dentist do this before, but this place actually seemed semi-professional compared to all the other places I've been, which were all like family places. So they were like, well, we need to measure the depth of all of your gums so in the future we can check for receding gums. I was like, okay,
Dude,
and then they
my
proceeded to
place did that
fucking
too.
stab me under and at the top of my gums on every fucking tooth on the top and bottom. It was kind of the worst.
They didn't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
God.
They didn't?
Oh,
Maybe yours looked fine.
maybe.
You have a lot smaller teeth than I do.
I do.
Kaya, do you want
That's
to take a short
really-
rest?
What's up? Emily?
Kaya hasn't done anything yet, so I'm just double checking if she wanted to take
My
a
short
rest.
rest.
Yeah, she took hers. Says it up above.
Did
Did
she?
you
Oh.
did you roll any healing dice?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I thought it did. Did it not do that?
It did not.
I don't see anything, and you're still at 14 for me.
What should I roll?
So
Uh,
when you click on short rest, it should give you select dice to roll.
Oh, I have to do that and rest. Okay.
Yeah,
You'll have
yeah,
to
you-
roll first.
yeah, you click the roll button and then you finish the rest.
Holy shit, that's
So
fucking
you're
11.
at 25 out of 30 now.
And it'll automatically heal you with that roll.
You're
Nice.
at like 25 now.
She and I both have our second win back, so we should be fine.
I have my channel divinity back, so at least I can do that.
That's good,
might
especially
not-
considering those undead here.
But I don't have any like spell slots back.
Anything happened during the short rest? Are we good?
Make me a perception check.
Okay, how many of these you gonna have me make?
All
I'm
of
gonna make you make all of the checks just to see. Just for fun. Because I'm a murderous bastard.
I'm gonna fucking take alert next level. Don't fucking
Nothing
tempt me.
happens. Your rest is uninterrupted. There are still no sounds in the cave
Very
beyond
good.
Luminous hyperventilating and you all chilling out.
Nice white noise to fall asleep.
I will say Fig is not very happy with their accommodations either. She doesn't like being inside like this. Where is the nature?
Caves are nature.
Rocks.
I'm right here.
I don't like the rocks. I want the trees.
You are
I'm
nature,
right
Nathan.
here.
I could find you a couple of weeds, I guess.
I prefer trees too. I definitely prefer the trees.
All right, so let's head out then. I guess. Are we all good?
Mhm.
Is everyone prepared? They have their weapons and armor on and everything.
Well, when you put it that way.
I never took mine off, did y'all?
Well, I took my helmet off briefly, but
This woman over here.
do I have
getting
to?
negative.
Do I have to drag Lumina? Is she good?
Lumina seems she's still very freaked out, but she seems very kind of resigned to the fact that she is locked in a cave and is probably going to die. So she's shaking, still a giant fluff ball, but is more willing to follow whoever's holding the torch.
Some trouble. Guess I'm lagging.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little
I'm-
delayed for mine as well, but like not bad.
You might need to
I'm trying.
relog, because when mine wasn't loading earlier, I relogged and it's perfect.
Yeah, it does seem to fix it pretty well.
Wait,
Okay.
I'll try that. 1 second.
Oh, it shows my picture when people do the logout messages because it's messaging it to me. I thought it just put it
Yeah.
in chat. I didn't realize it was messaging it.
Never gonna give Emily up, never
Yeah.
gonna let
Gonna let
give
Emily
up.
down. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Such a good
Never gonna
song.
run around or hurt you. Okay, so as you approach the fork in the cave, you see that there are a lot of mining tools laid out across the edge of the cavern. Some mine carts that are obviously used to move rubble, shovels, pickaxes, and you can see that there is a large pile of rubble alongside one of the cavern walls. It looks as though this excavation went on for quite some time, as there does seem to be a lot of wear and tear on the actual equipment. But it does look as though the path to the left is where they were working, as the cavern seems more man-made than the natural cave to your right.
I see.
I don't think I see anything
Did you
over
get
here.
back in here, by the way?
So the cave just continues off into the darkness.
You can see all the way to the end. It's just that's where I had to clip the map.
Gotcha. So it's just a dead end.
No, it's not a dead end. I could take you there real quick because it's where you're gonna need to go anyway. So if you all want to go that way,
What's the other
Yeah.
way then?
well, you want to find
The other
out?
way.
Oh, is the other way a dead end? Oh, I just didn't move my map over enough. Do we have everyone? Is everyone holding
Nathan
hands?
is back there.
I'm gonna relog again because
Yeah.
like a
I
1
don't know
in
what's
10
going
chance.
Yeah. Nathan is still up north. Oh, there you go. I'm moving now.
Yeah, I'm coming.
It's like we're missing a few people.
Okay, there we go. That's the response I wanted.
Your shirt is adorable, Emily.
Oh, nope.
Oh.
Thank
No.
you.
Nope.
Do I see anything in this cave coming up?
You do, but I'm trying to give Emily a second.
Okay.
To mess with her
Yeah,
stuff
sorry.
real quick. Is that doing better, Emily?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Damn it. We try and like reload the game, maybe?
I could do that.
Okay, with whatever y'all need to do.
Okay.
Yeah, also, I think it might be your internet because I'm looking at your camera right now. It went so fuzz that I could not see your face.
I'm gonna turn it off.
But the shirt with Mari.
No. Big rip.
We'll see if that helps.
Just rearrange the names. I'm not Kaya. Here, I'll hold on. I'm gonna stop the server and then restart it real quick.
Yeah, just give it a restart.
Go for it.
Hopefully that'll fix it up.
Yeah, maybe if my stop button changes back to start, it just says stop still. Veilstone stop server. There we go. Alright, start
Yeah,
server.
it just told us we lost connection, so it was like probably lagging.
And
Or
it,
maybe
and
it has a
and
delay.
again, they have been having some connection issues with the host provider for Forge, I think. over the last few weeks, so it could just be on Forge's end and not ours.
Let me go look.
It seems like it's restarted, so I'm gonna refresh.
Kinda. It gives you the old diamond plate, like gray screen of death.
I like how it says we're playing a game, Team Fight Tactics ranked in lobby
What
on Discord when you hover the D&D sessions.
the fuck?
Nice.
Wait, why does it say that?
I don't know. Oh, it says it's Jackie. Jackie's in a Team Fight Tactics
Jackie.
lobby.
What?
You probably have
Jack.
TFT open in the background.
I
Yeah.
do. Why? What's wrong with
It-
that?
it-
Nothing's
hover-
wrong. If you
Hover over
hover
D&D.
hover our voice channel and it says that we're all playing TFT. That's
Oh,
all.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Here, I'll close it. I just like leave it on constantly.
She's obsessed.
It's not the worst game to be obsessed with.
Come on, game.
Yeah, this is the worst game to be obsessed with.
Mm.
I've gone from 0 campaigns to 3 in the space of 6 months.
Nice.
Alright. How about a new tab, since it doesn't want to cooperate? Has anyone gotten in yet?
This might be a really dumb question. Has anybody ever tried hosting a D&D game through a tabletop simulator?
Yes, and I've heard it is an absolute pain in the ass.
The game is not currently available. It says error communicating with Foundry VTT and get to add info.
Let me stop it again, I guess.
I've sat in on a session on tabletop, and it's nowhere near as cool as these third-party
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
Generally,
I'm
what
sure
I've
it's
seen is
more
It's-
like a
big
board
white,
game, right?
Yeah.
just
I
a
mean,
big white tabletop, and then
yeah.
like nice pieces, but it's just a big white tabletop, and it seems like it's a lot of work to get it to be anything else.
Yeah, and building the boards themselves can be a pain in the ass because tabletop is not the easiest thing to like just place a bunch of pieces everywhere, you know? Oop,
Oh, okay.
I might actually be loading. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Why did these issues only happen during Blake's campaign?
I don't know. We're just special.
So what you're saying is cancel the campaign, it's dead.
Oh,
Got it.
I actually lit it in finally. Jesus.
Jordane said campaign's canceled. It's over, guys. It was fun. I hope none of you were attached to your characters.
Rip.
Like a week or so ago, we accidentally knocked our router off of like a tall bookshelf.
Ooh,
And ever since then, it's something
Oh no.
else has-
that doesn't sound good.
Has it been like going in and out ever since then?
Not like super often, but like yeah, like once or twice a day.
Ooh, yeah, like enough to be noticed at least.
Jared, too bad we didn't keep that router we bought.
Yeah, right.
Is that?
We literally had to buy a router to prove to Cox that
It wasn't our router.
it was them.
And they're like, oh, everything looks fine. Turns out their fucking line, the line outside of our house was down. And the guy's like,
Oh,
it's like they did, like, it's like, the guy came, he's like, it's on the ground. Like, why didn't they just tell you to send someone? I don't know.
They also tried to charge us for it.
Yeah.
oh, of course. Figures.
Yep. All right. I am in. Is anyone else still
I'm
not
also
in?
in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Is it any
Okay.
better?
It's fine for me. I can't move because I'm paused,
It's
but
paused. I can't check.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad. Try now.
I'm good.
a little bit of delay, but it's not bad. It's doing the things it's supposed to. How about you, Emily?
Hit or miss.
All right, let's just let's struggle through this then, I guess.
Fucking yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to give Jared the ability to move Kaya? So
That might help.
or Jared, do you want to give yourself that ability?
Blake would have to do it because I'm logged in as a player right now.
Oh, okay. Like,
Second.
I did originally have it so we could move each other's tokens, Emily, but then I didn't want like the double vision. But I
y'all are
don't know.
one entity.
Yeah,
Why should it matter?
The hive mind.
Right?
Ah,
I think
I-
I gave
The
you
hive
try moving
mind.
Kaya.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, good.
thank you very much.
Okay, so as the light of the torch spreads around the corner into this wide chamber, you all see that there are two stone, what look to be altars on the ground. One over here and one over here. Off into the distance, at the far end of the cavern, you do see another of the ornamental dragon skulls that you found in the first room, standing on yet another altar. However, around it, drawn in crimson blood, is a magic circle. What do you do?
What were the left and right things again?
They are two altars.
Altars. Okay. What do we do? We do.
Hey Barbie, does that circle look like anything that's in the book that you found?
That is a good question. I was thinking the same thing. So let's
As-
go through it together.
As what, Blake?
As you get closer, you would be able to determine, Barbecethul, that this is in fact similar to the magic circle that you actually recognized within the book as one that is used to summon the undead.
Whoa.
Make me an Arcana check. Whoever wants to make one. You know what it is, so I will do it with advantage.
That looked like it was gonna stop on the 16.
Whoops.
I know. Okay. Alright,
Y'all are
so
terrible. Oh my
Ugh.
god.
I
Barbie,
don't know anything about magic, so I did disadvantage anyway.
you can recognize that the trap is designed to summon undead as it was detailed in the book. You can also discern that it is designed to be a sort of trap that if you enter the circle without doing a predetermined event action, it will activate and summon the undead. You unfortunately cannot actively discern what you need to do, however.
So you can't go in there. Who's got Mage Hand?
Can I?
Not I.
I would like. Can I shoot the skull with my crossbow? Oh wait,
You
do I
can.
have a crossbow?
If you have one.
Hold the phone.
Well, I don't think Mage Hand would work against magical objects either.
And also, I opted out of taking a ranged weapon. Can I throw my dagger at it?
I mean,
Sure.
is the skull a magical object, or is it because the circle
I got a
is
crossbow.
magical?
I got a crossbow if you want me to use that.
17.
I'm gonna say that does hit. Roll me for damage to see how dead on it was. Okay.
4.
So
Oh, you
you
did-
kind of
Didn't break.
smack it on one of its horns, and it kind of flips backwards off of the altar and lands right about here, just within the magic circle.
Go blow on it really hard.
Blow on it really hard.
Let's take a
Wait,
stick
can
and
I-
poke it.
Can I use my Wonder Woman fire lasso to pull the skull?
Go ahead and try it, but I'd like you to make a dexterity check.
A dexterity check.
So you absolutely whip the shit out of the floor right beside the skull. And let me roll arbitrarily real quick.
Arbitrarily.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Just for no reason.
A coin? Coins look cool. Wait, flip it again. I want to see the other side.
Okay, I'll flip it again, but nothing happens after you whip the ground.
That's
You do
fine.
toss up some dirt. But it does not seem to trip anything.
That looks so nice. I like those
yeah,
coins
I
a
really
lot.
like that.
Hmm.
Do I?
What do the rest of you think? What should we do? I'm assuming we're trapped here until we figure a way out.
Please don't talk about being trapped.
Lumina! You know, the easiest way to get out of here is just going into this blood circle and getting that skull for us. Could you do that?
Fuck you very much. Why don't you ask the other magic bastard over there to take a look at it, since you're obviously too stupid to figure it out?
Well, I've never.
Well, I never.
Well, I never. Excuse me.
How rude.
What, hun?
So, guys, do you want to take a look at it, like Lumina grumpily suggested?
Take a look at what?
The magic circle again. Roll for arcane with advantage.
Okay. Arcane Arcana. Ooh, buddy, I'm gonna need that advantage.
I like peer over Ragasa's shoulders over at Lumina. It's like, see who's stupid now.
What is happening?
What the fuck is shit? Okay, Ragaz, you review everything that, not Lumina, but Barbecue has told you about this magic circle, and look around it at the array itself, and you realize that there are 4 areas jutting out of the circle itself. Here, 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 and here. And you make the connection through your own experience with arcane magics that what needs to happen is that all 4 of the outstanding marks needs to be erased at the exact same time to fully deactivate the magic circle.
Okay. So I will take the spot over here. I will point Kaya to right over here.
How are we erasing them?
Just try and stamp him out, I guess.
Use your
Typically
clothes or something.
with runes like these, all you have to do is break the line.
Okay.
Let me see if I have an extra something in my bag. Can't I?
Jared,
What's up, hon?
drink.
What do you need? What drink?
Can you get me a Coke behind you?
Yeah, one sec. What are you trying to do, Emily?
Just use the underside of my sleeve to try to use it.
I could hand you. I hand Kaya one of the unused torches, which has like a padded top. You could try one of those.
I'm gonna be using my staff.
She's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh.
Why is she laying there?
Here, I'll go right here. So what are we doing? Do we gotta do a roll or anything? Who's taking the other side?
I'll take this.
Okay, I'd like for all of you to. How are you doing this? Are you just like doing a countdown and then trying to erase them?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody roll me a dexterity check with. Actually, make it sleight of hand with advantage.
Oh god.
With advantage, you said?
Yes,
Oh,
with
boy.
advantage.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Thank
we
God.
like those.
Alright, who
Okay.
are we waiting on?
Thought it was
Shit,
advantage.
Jackie.
Jig.
What am I supposed to do? What?
Sleight
Roll
of hand
sleight
with
of hand
advantage, sweetheart.
Oh my fucking god! If I didn't give you all
Wait.
advantage.
There we go.
Okay, so
Why are you having me do a sleight of hand? I'm awful.
I'm gonna tell you all that if I hadn't given you advantage, you actually would have failed so fucking hard. But you
Oh,
did.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you all managed to swipe your weapons or materials over the outstanding lines at roughly the same time. The magic circle briefly flares as Fig is a little bit slower than everybody else, just barely. But as her staff swipes over the line and erases its connection, the magic circle goes dormant. And
I
the
will-
crimson red color turns to black.
I'll immediately reach for the dragon's skull.
You are able to pick it up without any trouble. It looks identical to the first one, except instead of the black opal, there is a gleaming moonstone inlaid on its skull.
So like a white one.
Yes.
Had a little connection. Sorry, collection.
The first skull had a black opal in it.
Yes, the first one
And
has
was
a
it-
black opal, and this one is a moonstone.
All right, so what are we doing now? I guess we go back and we check if we can get out.
I like that idea. I like that idea quite a lot.
Wait, hold on. What are these things? Are these just like giant altars? Can I like
Yes,
take a look
they are.
around?
Two rather large altars, and if you want to make another Arcana check, you can with advantage, especially since you know what the trap does now.
Oh, it's like part of the trap. Okay.
Yes. So. Okay, there you go. Jesus, I thought you rolled another one. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are actually both able to discern that these altars were connected to the magic circle surrounding the skull. They were actually the apparatus from which the summoned skeletons would be spawned. So it's like a trigger for the trap was the magic circle on the ground, and these were the trap itself.
Okay.
Quite devious. I'll have to get one for myself.
Taking notes.
I was
Aster?
just about to comment that I have a lot less trouble. Okay, started causing me trouble.
I tried to move it, I think, at the same time as you, because I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be moving it. Oops. So we can keep... I guess we should go back and check first before venturing deeper in,
Why?
because we might be able to just leave.
So you don't want to explore this part of the cave?
Does Fig want to explore this part of the cave?
No, but Jackie does.
You
As
listen. All right,
Kaya-
so we don't have to move. Is the wall still there when we go back?
Yes.
Okay.
You do go back, and you can already see the black fire around the corner.
Say that Kaya drags you all along to this part.
Actually, what I was going to say is, as Kaya reaches this point in the cave where the cave splits, the two dragon skulls, the gemstones on their forehead, begin glowing faintly, and the center of the moonstone begins turning black, and the center of the black opal begins turning white.
Alright.
That's spooky.
What the fuck is happening?
And I will say that as you move closer to the opened chasm, both of those gemstones continue their transformations a bit further.
So it's like as we go into the cave.
Oh, is it
As you go
proximity?
into the cave, the black one turns more white, and the white one turns more black.
I'm gonna press this a bit. I want to see how it reacts if I go further.
With each step you take, the black opal turns more solidly white, and the moonstone turns more solid black. And as you approach the edge of the excavated cave, fuck you very much, I heard that, Jane. Shut the absolute fuck up with your degenerate
What's going
nonsense.
on? This wall here.
I had to break it up because I'm not allowed to upload maps of a certain size.
Coward.
It's probably better that way anyway for lag reasons.
Yeah. So, as you approach the end of the tunnel, you crawl through what, well, not crawl through, you walk through what looks to be a broken wall of masonry. And through the masonry wall, you can see a large steel portcullis, rusted from years of disuse, that is currently sealed shut. On either side of the portcullis, there are two altars with indentations and tiny statues of dragons inlaid on their sides. On the wall above each of the two altars, there is a black opal above the one on the left, and a moonstone above the one on the right.
I huffs in annoyance, and I'll just go ahead and try to guess their current colors and match them up that way.
Okay. So, as Kaya places the second skull onto the altar, the portcullis creaks loudly and angrily as it begins to slowly wind upwards into the ceiling.
So what are you doing? We
I will
going in?
cross the threshold.
I'm going in.
I will go inside.
As you enter the room, you realize that the stonework and everything within the tomb past the portcullis seems remarkably intact, except for some old pottery inlaid around 4 burning pillars. Excuse me, I had yawn. In the center of these 4 burning pillars is a tomb that looks about human size. The sarcophagus's lid is cracked open off to one side, and there is some text written in Dwarvish along the
Yo,
side.
that was loud. Little less next time, please.
Okay.
I very loudly announce, I understand Dwarvish. How useful. I will be able to translate this message for all of us.
Good.
This is the perfect adaptation.
I approach the altar. I assume this was inlaid on the altar, or not the altar. Sorry, the sarcophagus.
I'm typing what it says. Sorry, I have it, but I have to type it.
Alyssa's running laps.
Doing fucking side hops right now.
Just
Gotta
fucking
keep, gotta keep limber.
Ragaz is just running. in
Why'd you type it
circles.
as Ulissa? Okay,
Because I
Ulissa
had
reads
her
it out loud
selected.
before Kaya is able to read it.
No.
Steals her
Kaya
moment.
reads it out loud. I would like to make a history check.
Go ahead.
No.
Oh,
You have absolutely no fucking idea what a Therian is, but it sounds like some type of fruit.
Can I also make a history check, considering I
Sure.
could read Dwarvish? There it is. Okay, yeah, I also have no fucking clue. I have
You
just
also
as I
believe
have
it
exactly
is.
the same amount of no clue as Kaya does somehow.
I will read
You
it
both
aloud
think
to
it's
the
some
room.
sort of fruit.
I'm suddenly hungry.
I wouldn't think it's some sort of fruit.
What sort of vegetable? Okay.
That's durians you're thinking of. I'm assuming. So Kaya checks this door to see if there's any budge to it.
Damn, Ulysses telling Kaya what to do.
Or I'm sorry,
Really?
Ulissa.
Ooh. Okay.
Damn.
So the portcullis along the left wall is actually still rusted and broken. Besides the other one down the bottom, it looks like everything else except for these portcullises seem remarkably intact. Whereas this one still functioned, the one that you walked to over here does not move.
Could we just fucking batter it down then if it's that decayed?
You could. Do you want to?
I want to try.
Okay.
I will take out my. I have a pickaxe.
I'm gonna place my hand on Kaya's arm and be like, whoa, whoa, we don't know if we're alone in here. Are you sure we should do that?
Yeah, alright. Well, what do you want to do instead?
I mean, could check the tic-tac-toe game up to the north, whatever's going on with that.
Oh. Actually, have we looked in the coffin? Wasn't it open?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna dig through the pottery too. See if there's anything of value in there. Like the
Okay.
little shattered bits.
I
All right.
will- Yeah, you go.
I'll go ahead and deal with Ragaz first. So in the pottery, you do
Ooh.
not find anything of note. You do see that the thin layers of dust and everything that had accumulated on the pottery pieces was disturbed. And if make a survival check, please.
Okay.
And if make a survival check, God, learn to talk me.
Yeah.
Okay, so from what you can tell, you know that the dust was disturbed, but you cannot estimate how long ago this was. But it does look as though everything that was in the pots was removed at some point.
Hmm.
Now, Kai, are you looking in the coffin?
That's a no. Let's walk away.
I don't know if
Did
she's
I
there.
not come through? Oh,
No.
No,
Sorry.
you didn't
sorry.
say
Yes, I
anything.
am. Should I make a check?
You do not need to make a check for this. You peer over the edge of the coffin, and you find inside that the coffin itself is empty. There is nothing laying inside.
That's concerning.
Damn it. Alright, let's move forward.
There's not the corpse of a ancient.
There is nothing
Ruler.
in that coffin.
There's no cursed
No.
staffs or cursed
Decayed
rings.
fruit.
There is
Maybe
not.
they loaded it up into the bone marrow dispenser over in the trap room.
The what?
The
The
bone
bone
marrow
marrow
dispenser.
Dispenser?
Yeah.
Excuse me. That's the worst thing I've ever heard
Okay.
you say.
So, as you all approach this room, you see that the ground that has been steadily level and slightly inclined comes to a halt right before this area, and each of these tiles looks to be a raised platform. They are all level, and you can easily step onto any one of them, but they are all quite clearly some form of pressure plate. I gotta try and give Jackie a couple of flashbacks. And then on, actually, everybody make me a perception check. Oh my fucking god.
Trash.
Take a
Whoa.
24.
Oh,
Okay, so Ulyssa and Fig, you all notice that there are dwarven characters inscribed onto each of the diamonds along the pathway leading through the room. You can read from this distance the first, let's go with 7 letters, and it spells out in Dwarvish, so Ulyssa would know this, walk the, and the other letters are too far away to read.
Oh, so it's one word on each, or one
It's
letter
one
on
letter.
each? Okay.
Yes, one letter.
So I can't see.
I'm gonna say that your light just doesn't reach this area, so you can't quite see these. You can kind of make out like these two, but not in like a determined way.
So the color, the symbols are
They are all
the pressure plates,
diamonds.
and the other blocks are not. Is that correct?
They are all pressure plates, including
Okay.
these blocks.
I would like to toss my torch into the middle of the room.
Okay, where you want to make me an athletics check? See if you just pitch it into the fucking wall or not.
I wouldn't. I'm just doing an underhanded throw. I'm not gonna pitch it into the
I don't
the
know.
opposite
Ulysses
wall.
kind of buff. I'm not sure if I. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, so the torch lands on the square that you threw it onto, and the stone that it lands on depresses downwards into the ground. Nothing else happens.
Gotcha. So they're very sensitive pressure plates, then I guess.
Yes, they are.
But can I
Like-
see any of the letters better?
I will say that you can peer around the corner and see this one, as well as this one, and I'll even give you this one. Give me a second, I gotta remember which one's which. You see ICE.
ICE.
Yes.
Walk the ice.
Walk the ice. Does anyone have any ice on them?
To be fair, you are missing a lot of fucking letters in between those two.
Oh,
That you did not come out correctly.
I wanted to write this on them for you all so that you could do it, but I thought it'd be more fun if I didn't.
Walk the ice. Walk the ice.
what about something twice?
Oh, I think you're onto something there.
Hold on. I think I gave you the wrong letters.
Walk
Yes, I'm
the
sorry.
red twice.
This is
I was gonna say-
WICE.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was my bad. They moved up a little bit on me. My bad. I miscounted.
I think you're right, Jackie.
Jackie, as Fig steps onto the
Okay, I
stone,
was just doing that so I could see where the ICE is, okay?
all
Calm
that
down.
happened. All that happened is it fell into the ground and then it went back up when you stepped off of it. That's
Okay.
all that happened.
Okay.
Fell
okay.
into the ground, or
When they are stepped on, they depress like the torch.
Okay.
So they.
I thought you
fall
meant
there.
like disappeared.
Walk the- No,
So-
it can't be red because if the WICE is there,
Maybe it's reds. Walk the path twice.
oh, that's probably what it is.
That's what I'm guessing, at least.
I mean, I think.
Well, here's how we check if we're correct or not. Does the rest of the path have enough letters left to spell degenerate?
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, Blake. This first tile does not have a letter on it, I'm assuming, right?
It does not have a letter
Okay.
on it. No.
Glad I don't have to fucking redraw those. Walk the path twice.
It is long enough to spell degenerate.
Oh my god, is it exactly long enough?
Yeah.
Walk the path twice, degenerate.
That's absolutely what
Alright.
it says.
Kaya's gonna step onto the first block.
Wow, Kaya's getting told what to do.
I mean,
Nice.
Yulissa. I don't know why I keep saying Kaya. Jesus Christ.
Are you okay?
No.
Identity crisis much, huh?
I'm losing my mind.
As
Good
you
job.
step onto the black platform, the panel below you depresses into the ground, and you hear a soft click.
Is it alternating black and red?
It is alternating black and red. Nothing else happens.
What do I
So,
see for
before you
letters
go,
now?
Jared,
What?
I'm curious if only 2 people need to do this. Because technically, that would be the path walk twice, correct?
I suppose, yeah. I'm not sure. What do I see for those 2 letters? Can I see them?
T-O.
No, TO?
T-O.
Is
No,
it
I didn't
together?
put degenerate in my...
Walk the path to degeneracy.
I will also give you the M right here. Your
guess
torch's light
together.
reaches just that far.
Walk the path twice to make rice.
To make rice.
Hey, rice is tasty.
Tomorrow.
Can I lob another torch over there?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'll put it there, or I'll toss it in that direction. Can I see any more letters because of it?
I'll give you the O on the black tile.
I keep trying to fucking draw with the select tool.
And if you make me a perception check, I might give you the red one.
Oh, I like making perception checks, Blake.
I noticed.
Yo, you fucker, give me that 16 back. Still an 11 though, not bad.
That is still just kind of too far away from your
Fuck
angle.
you.
You can't quite see
Fuck
the
you.
full symbol.
Fucking, that's you guys saw that 16, and then the dice just fucking flipped. He force mind tricked it.
How did I do that? I'm not that good.
He installed a fudge rolls option for the DM that he didn't tell me about.
Yeah, because I looked through all those mods. Sure.
I have dark vision. Would I be able to see a little bit farther than everybody else?
Where are you? You're buried under somebody, and I don't know where you're standing.
I'm standing directly on top of Alyssa.
Oh, okay. So if you're standing with Ulyssa, you go ahead and make me a perception check too. I'll go ahead and give you advantage with the dark vision.
I'm gonna restart Discord really fast. Is that okay?
Yep.
That's not gonna like mess up the arrangement or anything.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It can be
So-
wrong for a few seconds. It's not a big deal.
Barbeccathul, she is a little bit, taller than Ulyssa, I do believe, being, the tall, evil tiefling that she is. So she can kind of get the gist of what the symbol on the red square is. Unfortunately, she does not know Dwarvish.
Can I explain what the symbol looks like?
Yeah, can we play like a game of pictographs? What does it look like? Does it look like a small man? Does it look like a squiggly H? What does it
Ulyssa,
look like
make
here?
me an intelligence check, and Barbeccathul, make me a performance check.
Not even having him. I guess whatever. All right. What am I doing? Just flat intelligence?
Yeah.
The fuck. Checks. I'm not the smartest. Okay. Don't be mean.
It's
9
okay,
and
Barbeccathul can't draw very well either. So Barbeccathul manages to kind of draw out a couple of squizzy lines. They're doing some picture stuff, but Ulysses kind of staring at her like she's a psychopath and doesn't really make the connection.
Alright, what do we want to do? Ulysses is a little hesitant to step off of the clicked step at the moment. Without at least some kind
I
of...
think you two should go forward and the rest of us should stay back here, because if it is twice, y'all are
When a second person stepped on, did we hear anything else? Did it click
Nope.
again? Okay.
Okay, then that means it didn't activate a second path. We'd have to go after you.
Probably, I guess.
Should one other person step on there with them? And then the other 3 of us can go second?
Well...
Or do you want
Walking
us all
the
to go together
path-
and go backwards? Because that doesn't make sense to me.
Walking the path twice probably just means to go to the other side and then come back.
Are you sure?
No, but are you sure?
Because I think it means actually walking the same path twice. And it wouldn't be the same path if you go backwards.
Fig has been grating on Ulysses' nerves a tiny bit, and Ulyssa is going to say, fine, let's try this, and we're gonna do it my way. And he's just gonna he's gonna start walking on the steps. What happens as I step off onto the next one? Anything?
The red diamond tile depresses, you hear a soft click,
Clicking.
and nothing else happens.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going.
Oh my god, you're just gonna leave Barbie stuck on that freaking.
As you step off of the W tile, you notice that the W does not lift off the ground again. It remains depressed.
Uh,
I shout at Ulyssa to just go the rest of the way.
and I'm assuming that holds true for the rest of this?
Yes, every time you step off of a plate and leave nothing else there, it remains depressed. The click holds them down. That
Alright.
is them locking into place.
So what are the rest of the letters? I'm gonna stop partway down.
It reads, walk the path twice to move past.
See, move I figured out, but
I did figure that one out.
it could have
too, but I
been
didn't know
it
what
could
the
have been
last
any
word
fucking
was.
to move rice.
As an aside, like as the GM, you have no fucking idea how many fucking anagrams I had to come up with to make this fit into how many tiles I had made on this map. So,
All right.
because I made the map first.
So what happens is I step off onto the red.
Once
yeah,
you
I'll always
reach,
build it around your puzzles. Don't do it the other way around. It's a pain in the ass.
it was fine. It wound up working out fine. As you step onto the red tile, you hear a soft click and an echo from the original room as the portcullis lifts off the ground. The door to the other side is open.
Okay, but none of the buttons lifted up or anything.
Nope, everything in this room is still locked in place, including what is on these torches.
I don't understand.
Essentially, everything in this room is raised up. When something lands on them, they depress down into the ground as long as there is something on them.
Yes, but I don't understand the walk path twice then.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna take one of the torches, but
Okay.
I'm gonna dock myself a torch out of my inventory. And
So you took the far one?
yeah.
Okay.
The delete option that I installed isn't working at the moment, so I don't know if I set it up wrong or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out the portcullis. The
So
left one, right?
The left one.
nothing. So I walked the path coming back. Did that do anything? Did I hear anything as I
Nope.
I finished the room?
The path is still locked in place.
Okay.
And this portcullis should now be open.
And I go.
No.
Kaya, stop where you are. Everybody move back.
Oh god, I can't move back.
Yeah, everybody just move back by one as everybody ran in. As you walk to this section of the room, you see that the room in front of you has similarly raised panels. However, there are no distinct markings on these panels in this room. Instead, the walls of the room are decorated by what look to be ornate dragon heads, jutting out and roaring into the room. There is no sound, but that is what the motifs look like.
So does the floor look like?
The floor is the exact same type of floor
It's the
earlier. It's
same
just
size.
that it does not have any
So-
markings on it.
So we have to walk that same path that was in the other room, I'm assuming.
Are these portcullis thingies? I'm sorry, the little statue thingies. Are they blocking the tiles that they're on?
They are not. They're up on the roof. I just couldn't get them to show higher.
Gotcha. So the question is, I can't move. Oh, there we go. I can't go left though anymore. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we just need to walk the same path, right?
I mean,
Yes.
that's
I would
what I'm
assume.
assuming.
I guess so.
So
That's
that would
what I
be, so this, Ulysses is gonna step out onto this spot. This would be the first spot.
Ulyssa, make me a dexterity saving throw.
What? Why? Save, dex save.
As you step onto the first platform, a dart fires out of this gentleman's mouth and stabs at you.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Does it have like a? How does that? Wearing armor, dude. These kind of I don't use traps often. Do traps have like a to hit or something?
Wait a second. I'm trying to pull up my stuff. There we go. It's the same looking black dart that the necromancer was throwing around. That's why I have to dig.
Gotcha. So if
I'll
this
just roll it
spot
from
was
his
trapped, then maybe that means we don't rotate the pattern.
Make a perception check. I'll say that the necrotic trap missed.
Okay. Skills, perception. I'll make perception checks all day. Oh, a 12. That's okay.
That is enough. So, as you step onto this panel and it descends and triggers the trap, you notice that this panel is currently depressed.
Can you ping it for me again? Okay, there it is. I don't know what happened with that second line. Just going. Out of mind of its own. So that's 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So that means if I step, so Ulysses narrowly dodges the dart, kind of pings off of my shoulder plate. I'm gonna step forward onto the next one.
Make a dex save.
Again, really? All right.
You also notice that the space behind you has lifted back up. It is not clicked into place.
Okay, so that means that it doesn't match either variation of the pattern that we thought it would, so I'm not really sure what to do here.
Hold on. 3, 4, 5. Nope.
You still manage to dodge out of the way of the dart.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Vision real quick.
Regaz, as you approach the room, make me an intelligence check with advantage.
Okay. Oh boy.
I'm gonna give it to you because it's relatively simplistic. As you walk back into this room, you note that the pathway is still fully depressed, along with one space directly to the left of the beginning of the path and 4 up where the torch lays, which matches the space that is depressed in the other room.
Right. I'm gonna take one step onto the first tile over here.
Nothing happens.
That's not the same
Wait,
Wait, you
space,
said it
Blake.
was this one?
That's not the same space, Blake.
This
Like,
is the
was it
start.
this one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, hold on.
But in this room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So these are the 2 that's next to it in the other room. So orientate that.
Oh,
If
so
you
we have to
flip this
rotate
wall-
the puzzle in our head too? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, you just flip it on the left.
Yeah.
Because
That's
what
what
it
I
is
thought,
this is
and
the starting
then-
square,
Yeah.
left, and then 3 up, right there. Is
Yeah.
the same spot as where you left the torch in the
Yeah.
other room.
Uh,
Would you like me to give you another hint?
No, I understand it now. I
Okay.
just...
Hold on. Way down to the right.
I just think if you wanted to communicate to us that the torch was a bad thing, you should have had the portcullis not open. Because that communicated to us that
The point of the
the
portcullis.
torch didn't matter.
The point of the portcullis was the first time you walked the path. That's why all of this clicked and locked down. The regular stone does not lock down.
Yes, but the result of walking the path was
Yeah.
the portcullis opening, correct?
Yeah, and
The
it would always do
portcullis-
that.
The portcullis opening despite the torch being there,
The
depressing an
torch has
extra
nothing
spot.
to do with anything.
I know,
Yeah,
but he used
The-
the torch as our hint for the next room, which was what threw me off.
the torch isn't the hint, it's the problem. That's why this is automatically depressed. It's the wrong
Yeah,
space.
I understand it's the problem, but you used that problem as a hint as to the orientation, correct?
But
No,
that's
'cause
not why.
Never
I
mind,
didn't-
never mind. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Did he?
Don't
Did
we
he
need
get
to
the
go
torch? Hey, Regaz is over there, so
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Can I reach out and pick up the torch without touching the tile?
Yeah, you can grab it.
Okay.
So as you pull it off, this space comes back up. This space also comes back up. And nothing else happens.
So does that mean you need to restart right here, Jared?
it was the spot that I stepped on. Did it stay down?
It did
No.
not stay down after you stepped on it, no.
All right, I'm gonna step
You
on
step back on it, and it depresses, and you hear a soft click.
Okay, so now we have the orientation down. God, you're doing that so fast, Jared.
it. Yeah.
Did you like take a screenshot of the other room?
No, you can still see the other room.
Yeah, you can just zoom out.
I mean, I can see. Oh, you probably zoomed out a lot. Okay, I was very zoomed in.
I'm trying to complete it, but it's fighting me right now, Blake.
It's fine.
Is it just lag?
There you go. Yeah, it was just a little bit of lag. That's all. It's good.
As you finish the circuit, all of the tiles in this room automatically depress, and the mouths on the dragon heads close.
assuming that means it's safe. Huzzah.
Yep.
So
Fig runs through the room. Okay.
well done, Yulissa.
Thank you.
How long have we been going?
Hour and
Hour and a
25,
half.
but mostly an hour because we started after a while.
Okay. Do y'all want to take a quick break, or do you want to keep going?
I'm good to keep going.
We're about to
It's
the
up
end,
everyone
so-
else.
I'm down for a little break.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Okay.
I'll go get a snack of some kind. I'll be right back.
You're right back.
Where is break time? I'm back, and I'm good to go whenever I have retrieved Pop-Tarts. I've achieved Pop-Tarts too, to be honest. I hear a lock. I like that lock sound.
What? What?
There was a door that was fucking unlocked somewhere on the tabletop. I don't know. Let's turn this back on. My life would be.
Are you there right there?
What?
Are you there right now? I can't talk tonight. Oh my god.
Are you right there, right there, right there?
I don't know anything about Lost Ark. Are you gonna be playing it?
I might check it out.
Let me know if it's any good.
It's supposed to be pretty good because it's been released for like 2 years over in Asia.
Oh, it's a port.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm jaded by ports. I had a couple that I tried out a while ago, and they were always disappointments.
Is anybody playing New World still, or is that like out to the farm at this point?
I like New World.
Out to
I
the
would
farm.
play it again if other people played it, but I feel a little weird playing by myself.
That is not out to the farm. It is the definition of the horse on the farm taken out behind the barn.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
I mean, considering it's like the same dynamic as ESO, where you buy it and you can play it whenever you want without a subscription.
Mhm.
I mean, I'd definitely be willing to play it again if other people play.
I mean, if you copped like 500 to 1,000 hours real quick, I'm sure you and Purple Sam could play a lot, but I'm probably wouldn't play. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen the, like, I don't know if maybe it's updated. I'm kind of scared of what I've heard about that game so far.
Same.
Wait, like
I mean,
what?
It was fun for the first 500 hours, but I couldn't see myself doing the same thing for another 500.
I don't know that it's dead, that it's grindy, that it's...
I didn't find it very grindy.
I heard it was kind of
Remember
buggy,
your-
which kind of
Well, it
Push
was
me to
buggy
it.
on release, and it still has some bugs, but I would say any MMO that comes out has those problems.
excellent.
Jackie says it's not grindy, but she got to level cap like I swear like a month and a half after. Purple
Yeah,
Sam
if
and I.
you
But
any MMO, if you just take it at whatever pace you like taking it at, it's not so bad. Like, but if you're trying to rush to the end and do end game and shit,
Yeah.
yeah, I was about to say, but that wasn't a grind to me. A grind to me was it taking like 3 or 4 months for me to get to level 40 in World of Warcraft.
Ugh. Oh, that
Same
would
thing
kill
with
me.
Ragnarok Online. Like, that was a grind. And that wasn't even the level cap, that was halfway there.
Barbecue is sitting in a corner.
There's a flight sim game that I used to play every once in a while. It was called War Thunder. Oh my god, it was the grindiest fucking thing in my life.
Some people like grindy games, you know? I kinda did back then, but I just don't have the time for it anymore.
Mhm. It's like, oh, I don't want to play, but I have work and I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I go home. Like, and then, like, I have like 4 hours to myself, and I don't want to waste it, like shooting myself in the head over a video game.
Yeah.
Hi,
oops. All right, I shouldn't listen to YouTube videos while I'm recording.
No, you probably should.
People don't need to hear Bon Appetit 42 ways to cook a hamburger when they listen to the
Excuse me?
fucking
Hold on.
recording.
Well, look, I listen to it now. Come on, man.
Is
42
everyone-
different ways.
Is everyone back? Are we
Yeah,
good
I'm
to go?
interested. You can't. I'm pulled in by the headline. It's 42.
Is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm good.
Okay. So as you enter this room, you do see that there are 2 fountains against the wall, as well as 4 knights. It looks like just ornamental armor aligned along the wall. And
these
around
whisks?
this, huh?
Are these whisks?
No, they're freaking fountains. They're
They
supposed to be
look
giant
like
fish.
whisks.
I know.
Realistic.
I had very limited assets when I made this. So the water is crystal clear in both of the fountains, and up this hallway you can see more of the black flames that blocked the entryway to the cave.
I'm sorry, more of what that blocked the entryway?
Black
The
flame.
black,
Black
flames.
flames.
Ooh, gotcha. So, what do we do then?
Big approaches the fountains and go, ooh, what
Alyssa, move back. Okay. As Ulyssa moves closer to the black flames, the center area of the flames begins to lessen and deteriorate, showing glimpses into the room next to it. Okay, it's slowly dwindling as you get closer.
Hmm.
Now, Fig, what are you doing with the fountains?
I was saying, ooh, look at the pretty
Guys,
whisks.
look, I can do magic finally. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
So, are you looking into them or anything?
Am I looking into them?
Yes.
I wouldn't say I'm looking into the water. I'm looking at the whisks.
Okay, they're very adorable. They're little fish with their mouths open and they're spraying water everywhere. It's great.
They're beautiful. I like the fishies. That's all I care about. I'm assuming there's something to see in those, but I'm not gonna look. You gave me too big of a hint. I feel bad
Yeah.
doing it now.
So, what do you all want to do?
Is Lumina gonna use the fountains like a bird bath?
If you want to see me naked, you'll have to pay me way more than what I'm getting for this.
Whoa.
Jesus
I
Christ.
did not mention anything about naked, but okay.
You said she wanted to use her as a bird bath.
So, that doesn't mean you have to take your clothes off. What the hell? You bathe naked? What?
Well, that
You
explains
don't
the
bathe
smell.
naked? Fig?
That's how big clothes
Savage.
get washed.
Savage.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Stuffing your face with
I'm gonna,
I'm sorry.
Pop-Tarts.
I'm gonna have a look at the 4 knight statues again. See if there's anything that we missed on the way in.
All 4 of the knight statues are covered in a thick layer of dust, but they are all still rather immaculate. They are all made of solid stone and do not seem movable.
Are there any differences between them, or?
The 2 in the center have their swords raised, and the 2 on the far side have their swords lowered. That is the only difference.
Okay.
Is everyone done sightseeing?
Yeah.
Barbie.
Fig points out that the knights could look kind of like Lumina with their feathers coming out of their helmets.
Right. Right. I'm gonna die in here. Fine. And she goes back to pacing back and forth and starting to hyperventilate again.
Dying here.
So, as Ulyssa approaches the flaming wall again, the center area continues to deteriorate, leaving glimpses into the room above. You can also hear faint voices in the distance.
Alright.
And as you
Tell me
get
that's
close
the
enough,
room of
it
love.
does seem thin enough that you could pass through it.
Pass through, but I can't see enough through it.
Yeah, it's really dark, but you do think that you could pass through it. I kind of don't want to mess with the walls.
With
because
or
it's-
without harm? The
No
silence.
comment. No comment.
Should we check out the other little? Wait, there wasn't. Yes. Wait, no, there wasn't an area, was there?
Do the flames have like a source?
It looks like they are just jutting out of the ground, and there is nothing like a vent or anything leaving them to emerge. It looks magical in nature.
Pig's gonna go ahead and look in the water.
So if I wave my shield through the flames, does it affect them at all, or does it like
The
lock them
flames
in any way?
warp lightly around the shield, and you will notice that there is no char mark, and your shield does not heat up.
Oh, that's spooky.
Fig, as you look into the water, because you did look into the water, yes?
I was washing my face.
You see a brief image of your reflection that immediately winks at you, and the water briefly splashes up into your face. You, oddly enough, feel strangely refreshed as the water on your face falls down in tiny, glimmering motes of light. Restore up to 2 levels of spell slots.
Ooh.
Wait, 2 levels as in like.
You can get 1 level 2 or 2 level 1s.
Okay.
What about level 0.5 spells?
Restore
You
all your
mean-
cantrips to full strength.
Yeah, your cantrips automatically nat fucking 20 every time you use them for the next 4 casts.
Yeah, let's do it like Smash Brothers, where there's like move staleness. If you use your cantrips too much, they get weaker.
I actually didn't know that was a thing in Smash.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that either.
If you hit with the same moves a bunch of times in a row, it starts reducing the damage to you.
Huh.
I think the knockback as well, but I could be wrong about that.
I believe the knockback as well, yeah.
All right, let's pass through the wall. It's the only way we can go. I'm gonna step through the wall.
Okay. There it goes. I forgot to open the door. I unlocked it. Okay.
No,
so
not
you-
more fucking steps.
Nope. So you pass harmlessly through the wall of shadowy
Sure.
flame and emerge on the other side.
Nova. Did she take that from you?
Yeah, she did.
Uber, what are you doing? You chewing on it, stepping on it. She's so cute. Can I hear any more of the voices or see anybody?
You can still hear the voices off into the distance, but they are somewhat muted as though they are talking in softer tones.
What the hell are those?
Just a bunch of statues, don't worry about it.
They look really creepy.
They're just like demon head statues, don't worry about it. Is anybody else crossing the black fire?
I'll cross the black fire.
Ragaz crosses unharmed, Kaya crosses unharmed.
I'll go too. Why not? I like fire.
Barbeccathul gets her pyromania on, like she's just wearing it on her arm. She's like, oh my god, this is so like spring season.
She just
Like-
stands in it for a while.
She's like trying on the color. Okay, and everybody goes through the fire fine, except for Lumina.
Oh, okay.
As Lumina tries to cross through the fire, you can hear her shout in very startled and mild pain as the fire wraps around her, and she bursts into a silvery mist that disappears back into the
Okay,
room
good. All
behind.
right, I was gonna say she just fucking explodes.
Fuck.
And as that happens, the flames return to their full intensity behind them.
And fucking
As-
NPC wall, god damn it.
Yeah, fucking NPC wall, bish. As you enter the new room, you see various figures arranged throughout. A couple of the familiar bandits that you met out in the woods that were chasing after Lumina surround a large magic circle arrayed in the center. Along this magic circle, there seems to be a slight shimmering dome of force, and inside of this dome lays, very lazily, what looks to be a Kenku at first examination. He does not seem particularly perturbed by anything, as he is laying sprawled out on his back in the center of the magic circle, staring at the ceiling. But on the throne across the room, you can see a tall, silver-haired human.
I can't see shit.
If you walk forward, you will see this.
A little bit north.
How come You
I'm
can't
also just gonna
bird.
fucking turn off dark vision because I want you all to see the scene for this. Give me a second.
Ahem.
Okay. Everybody see everything now?
Mhm.
Excellent. So you hear an aristocratic voice echo as the man with the silver hair speaks. You're wasting a lot of my precious time here. I hope you realize this. Just open the vault and we can all leave. And the Kenku raises his hand and lazily waves towards you all. And you hear a very familiar voice, the same one that was speaking to you through the fire. Oh, it's about time you all got here. Mr. Self-Important over there is, well, he's running out of breath, I think.
Can birds give the middle finger when they just have feathers? Like, which one's the middle one? How do they know?
It's flipping the bird. Come on.
I was flipping the
course.
bird.
He lifts one of his taloned feet and just flicks the middle talon up at him. That's how you do it. Let's go.
Okay, sounds good.
Kaya, you recognize this man.
Me?
The silver-haired man on the throne, lazily staring at the Kenku and now looking towards you all. You recognize him as Farid, the son of the current head of the Zephyr Enterprises Council. Well, well, well. Company, then. Well, not who I was expecting, but tolerable, I suppose. So, what are you doing here, and where are the rest of my men?
Well, your men kind of got turned into skeletons, so I don't really know that they were going to be coming back anyway.
So hard to find good help these days, honestly. Well, if you're here, then that means the wall is down. The Kenku in the middle of the circle says, "No, not really." And Farid glares at him, very slightly off to one side, and then turns back to you all and spots Kaya. Well, oh, I know you, I believe. What was your name? Terribly sorry, I'm not very good with the, poor people.
Don't think about it too hard.
Poor people.
Something Silver Smite, wasn't it? Well, no matter. I suppose you definitely remember me. We met at some party or another when you were swanning about pretending to be someone important. Ah, yes, that was a good day. Give me 1 second, I have to look up something real quick. Because I fucking forgot this guy's last name. And I have it written on everything except his character token, apparently.
Well done.
I'm great at everything, I promise. Okay, there you are. He does a courtly bow, swishing his hand very briefly down towards his side. And he goes, Farid Renbrand, at your service. Or more appropriately, you should be at mine. So, why don't you all help me with my malcontent over here? Nice to meet you! The Kenku still waves at everybody and seems perfectly content. Anyone want to do anything? Anyone want to say anything? He just called you poor, Kaya.
I have nothing to say to this man, frankly.
I'm gonna giggle it behind Kaya's back when he called her poor.
What a bitch.
I'll take a step forward.
Jared, who's
And I'll say,
that too?
The guy.
Oh.
Oh, Farid?
Yeah.
I'll say, what is it that you've dragged everyone here for?
They're not my walls, and I didn't drag most people here. I'm here searching out a particular rumor, and according to that rumor, I seem to have found it. Unfortunately, my guest, and he shoots the evil look to the very lazy Kenku, seems to be very uncooperative. He's locked the vault and locked the path in. And he's being rather uncooperative in opening the gates. And as you look at everyone, you do see that the bandit guards and even Farad are looking a little disheveled, like they have been here for a while. Of course, Farad just wears it perfectly, of course, because, you know, he's just fabulous like that.
He's Sephiroth.
I swear to God, if you turn on Sephiroth music for this shit, I'm gonna cut you. I know what you're doing, Jordan. I see you looking at your second monitor. The Kenku finally lifts his head and sits up in the magic circle and turns to face all of you, casually sitting cross-legged in the center of
you know
what
what?
looks...
I'm not gonna do it because I don't want the video to get muted or taken down or anything.
Fucking
Fuck.
bitch, I knew you were trying to.
I was gonna, but you live this time.
The Kenku, sitting in his magic circle, crosses his legs, crosses his arms, and stares at all of you, looks between you and the very rich man who has clearly been here for a while. And he says, "They're my barriers. He was trying to steal the Veilstone turret in this place. He summoned me to do so. I'm not particularly inclined to let him. So, he can stay here and starve to death, talk my ear off, and we'll be getting along fantastically. Of course, if you'd like to..." Yes, dear summoned, do keep up. Please. I know it's difficult, but keep up. "If you'd like, if you would remove him and his friends, I'd be more than happy to open the vault, let you out. You can even, I don't know, get out of here within the next 100 years or so? Maybe?"
Finally, a reasonable request. Well, hearing that this is about the Veilstone, that's really all the motivation I need to cut this guy's head off.
It's not because he called you poor?
Oh, absolutely not.
Barbie is game.
Of course,
Pretty,
Barbie's game.
Pretty easy for her to separate a man from his fortune, so, you know.
Did you guys see in the fucking group chat what Sam posted?
Yes.
I
Finger
appreciate
bird.
that.
Farad scoffs and tosses his hair ever so slightly, his fabulous hair, and reaches down towards his belt where a bejeweled rapier sits. He casually rests one hand on top of it, looks to all of you, and says, "Again, so unfortunate. Terrible, terrible work trying to find good help these days." And he draws his sword as everyone rolls for initiative.
Fig resigns herself to having to assist.
Can I just say that none of my NPCs have turned out how I originally planned them to be?
Are they all
Also-
bitchier than you thought they'd be?
Not even. Lumina turned into a total fucking bitch. I'll tell you what these guys were originally gonna be later, but yeah, no, Lumina's a total bitch. I don't know what happened to her. And the Herald is gonna be uninvolved. He is going to sit cross-legged, watch, and be entertained. Give me some combat music, Jordan, do your job.
I already changed to it, bitch. 60 seconds ago.
This is combat?
That is so
Yeah.
fucking peaceful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is the wrong one. They put the same thing in here twice.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this village
Yeah,
music?
This is the.
Yeah, it's
I'm
the
sorry.
real
I did
hardcore
skip
here,
to
wow.
I skipped to the next song, but it just didn't save, I guess.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Aw,
I'll find a better one.
I like how they all just casually rolled higher than us.
Yeah, the fucking nat 20s, like, Jesus.
I did roll, so I did not cheat this time. And I didn't even delete the initiative order this time.
I mean, we'll see about that.
I mean, if
No,
you
not
want
yet.
me to, the button is right here. I could just, like, you know, slip
You won't.
for like $5-10, you know, just a brief, like, you know,
They call it
click.
Venmo.
Oops. I deleted all my initiative.
Guess I'll go to
Whoopsie
YouTube
daisies.
to-
I guess I'll just have to roll again.
Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright. I'm ready.
Okay, so the bandit archer at the back, and not every single person I have selected to add to the combat tracker. How about that? Steps forward to take a shot at Kaya with his short bow.
Wow.
20 hits unless somebody does something.
Cough, Jared, cough.
Let me get my character sheet open, actually. I'll use my reaction to intercept, reducing her damage.
Okay. You block the arrow fired at Kaya with your shield.
Goddamn right I do.
Thank you, Yulissa.
You're welcome.
Okay, get here. First archer ends his turn.
Yo, intercept seems pretty good. I could just do that every turn. Like, what the fuck? I mean, obviously it doesn't scale, but like, it's still
Takes
sick.
another shot at Kaya.
And I can't like intercept a dragon's fire breath or anything, so.
Okay. 17 still hits Kaya. 4 damage.
Right?
The first thug moves up, brandishing his club. And he's going to take a swing at Yulissa.
No, he ain't.
He definitely gonna whiff, but he tried.
Sure did.
But what matters is Farid, with his bejeweled rapier,
Bullshit.
rushes forward. Fuck
What
you.
bullshit has he got planned?
Fuck you.
Quick, Google the red mage abilities from Final Fantasy 14.
You think that I've played Final Fantasy 14 that much? Farid rushes forward and flicks the diamond on the hilt of his bejeweled rapier. You can see that the blade of the rapier begins vibrating rapidly as he approaches Kaya, thrusting forward before he actually reaches her. And
Oh, I have to.
everyone make, not everyone, just Kaya, looks like Ragaz, and Barbecthul.
Oh my god.
Make a con save.
With an automatic turkey carver. Was it a con save?
Turkey carver.
So
Wait,
what
I'm sorry.
actually fucking
Was it
happens-
supposed to be everyone?
It's not everyone. It's I just aimed it at Ragaz, Kaya, and Barbecthul because that's where it ended up being.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those
So-
save.
What happens, because I totally fucking forgot to turn it on so that it would show the damn effect too. I'm so good at this fucking game.
True.
Here you go. I will fucking correct it so that you can see it now. As he thrusts forward with his blade, the vibration travels up the edge of the blade and a concussive blast of sonic energy erupts from its tip, lashing over Kaya, Barbecthul, and Ragaz. Fortunately, they all manage to resist the thunder damage, so they only take
Cute
half.
knife.
So y'all only take half damage and are not deafened.
Oh, That's still like a third of my health.
That's okay. It's only a third.
Nathan.
I talk over Kaya awkwardly.
Huh? Who?
Okay.
And it is Barbecathoul's turn, as long as everybody's taking their damage.
Yeah, it looks like they all
do I
did.
take half damage?
Yeah, it's half damage. You succeeded the saves. Okay. And it is Flame Whip Lady's turn.
Alrighty. I will cast. Where is it? I will cast Flame Blade. So I cast that as a spell, and then that's an action. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Summoning it is a bonus action.
So I
You
summon
roll it
with the
again.
bonus action.
Yeah,
and
you
I
can
would
then
do
use it to attack. Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing a 6 doesn't hit.
You're also out of range, I think. It's a melee
True.
attack still, right?
True.
Okay, so you conjure this epic blade of fire and whisk it straight past this guy's perfectly coiffed hair.
I can't beat this guy. He's just Monty.
He's too Monty. Got anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay, do you have an end turn button? I know we were having trouble with that earlier.
No, I don't have it this time. I've had it
Damn it.
the other sessions, but this is the first time I haven't.
Yeah, it's come and gone for me.
I don't get why it's doing that, but
Oh, I haven't for some reason on this turn.
It's been a little
Okay.
bit since the last time we played, so I'll
Yeah.
check if there's any updates or anything after the session.
okay. Regaz's turn.
So I'm going to take these steps out this way. And I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. Come on, roll. Show. At the first level. And I'm gonna rotate around
Tasha.
right about here.
Okay.
And both of these guys make the. Oh, God.
Oh wait, the thug got a
failed.
-1.
Oh, okay.
Get
Farad
right.
nimbly sidesteps, and the thug is doused in acid.
Both got a 13. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna take a few steps back this way. That's.
Okay. The other thug, seeing what you did to his poor friend, is going to run up with his club and try and take a swing at you. As he does so, he slips slightly on this puddle of acid you left and stumbles forward. So his attempt to swing at you with the club turns into a bit more of a flailing over the head comical thing. And Farad seems very, very dismayed at the state of his employees. Ulysses' turn.
Pog. I do have an end turn button.
Good.
God
Maybe
knows
it'll
why. It's more surprising when it does work. I am going to. I'm gonna step up a little bit more into the battle. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attack the guy on my right.
Okay.
My longsword. Yup. Uh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and action surge and make another attack.
That right there
Alright.
is a longsword.
Sword certainly is long.
Yeah, alright, well, my turn's over. Yeah, my turn's over. Alright, sick turn.
That's 3.
I got my turns, my bad rolls out of the way, guys. Tactically.
Yep. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ready my weapons and I will swing with a sword at the air next to my opponent. Therefore,
Oh,
I successfully executed the attack.
Taunting.
I will move on to the next attack.
On purpose, on purpose.
you got this one.
This one is
That
very
hits. His AC is 16.
Thank God.
excellent. We'll now roll damage.
Got him.
Autumn.
You
Um,
score a nice cut across his cheek, and he seems very annoyed because he was about to quip at you for how badly you failed before.
Oh, I hate to mess up that pretty face. I smile at him.
Oh, you think I'm
And-
pretty? At least one of us is.
Not anymore.
Oh,
God.
rude.
Oh!
Alright. Fig is going to use. Bless.
Would you take 9 damage from Emily?
Me? What?
Yeah.
She got hit by one longbow attack and then half damage from the con save.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
So yeah, she took 2 hits.
It happened to be the same number as when we started the session, so I was just making sure that something did not save earlier
She's
when we
using bless
reloaded.
on these 3 people. And it got a
Thanks.
4, so keep that in mind.
Are we just all going to use the same blessed dice, or do we roll the d4? How does that work?
I thought I had to roll it and then y'all use it.
I think we roll it whenever.
If you all want to, for funsies and because you got the max roll, if Fig wants to let you roll it, she can. If she wants to take the roll she gave and gave it to you, then you save that roll instead. I'll give you that. I like blessed, so.
Okay. And I think that is it. Yep.
Fair warning, that's probably buffing it all to shit, but I kind of like it, so I'll
Mm,
figure something
thank
out later.
you.
Attack
Yeah,
at
you're
Kai.
right.
Oh god.
They should have rolled it.
Yo, this is an unreal amount of ones. That's like 4 of this combat already.
It's okay. The archers are they're so fatigued. They've been in here for so long without food, but this one
Ooh.
definitely took that shot and slammed
There
Kai
were
in the
5
face.
archers, and he ate one of the other archers.
Yeah, there's
That's why
just
he
this
has
pile
energy.
of bones off in the corner. So 20 hits Kai unless somebody does something.
For
Leans
3
over.
damage, I'm not
3
doing shit.
damage. That's okay.
Let I do something. Yeah, I'll take 3 damage.
I choose to unplug my keyboard and mouse, so I can't apply the damage.
I'll apply it for you. Okay, so this guy started his turn, so he takes 2d4 acid damage. I'll go ahead and give you the 6 that you rolled earlier for the first damage because I think it's really, really stupid that it doesn't do damage on the first turn, so I'll let you keep the first roll because I'm nice. He's then going to use his action to scrape the acid off. So he's no longer...
Imagine if that was not. Thing.
Yeah, if that
What's
wasn't
he-
a thing you could do.
What's he scraping it off with? His acid-proof gloves?
Nah, he's just like ripping at his clothes and shit. Like you're
I thought
getting
you
you're
were
getting
about to say
some
ripping his
bare.
skin off. I was like, oh my god.
Hardcore.
Nah, it's just you're getting some bare-chested bandit thug here right now, so don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Woo woo.
Ooh.
Farad's turn, and he is going to stab at Kaya with his rapier. 18.
That sure does hit. That sure does.
I intercept for 11.
That would have killed me.
What would put you? Oh yeah, you're at 13. Oh Jesus.
Whoa.
Okay. All right.
Wow. He rolled almost max damage.
Damn. Thank
Go to
God.
10.
So you have -3, and then
Make
you
sure
get-
you second wind when it's your turn. So Ferret only gets one.
He
attack
only
per
has
turn?
1 attack per turn.
Wow, he's talking real big for a one attack Andy.
I mean, if you want me to, I can go ahead and give him multi-attack and see if Kaya dies.
No, I
mean,
just
I'm
after
down,
Lumina
you know?
being permanently invincible, I was kind of expecting this guy to not be a bitch. Well, we're gonna
Well, to
fuck
be
him
fa-
up.
The entire point of Lumina's trick was literally just because I expected you all to take multiple turns just sneaking around and picking everybody off
No.
while they didn't see you, but you all just like went straight into combat. So I was like, okay, I mean, I guess Lumina just kind of gets to be there. That's cool.
We ain't fuck around.
Have you met us?
Ain't got time for that stealth shit. I got people to bash in the face with a shield. It's your turn, Nathan.
Oh, is it?
It's Evie's turn.
Okay, so now I am going to really attack.
Make sure you don't use your spell slot when you do
Too
it.
late.
I mean, you got that fat crit.
Fighting me and Kaya is like fighting the ice climbers in Smash.
Jesus
just always someone fucking with you.
Christ.
Is he dead?
Wow, Nathan.
Oh
what-
my
how
god.
many
What the
you rolled
fuck?
4 6s.
He
You-
rolled
And a
he rolled
5.
nearly max damage aside from a single one.
Yeah.
What is that roll?
Holy shit.
It's my level 2 spell slot, guys.
Okay, give me a
God.
second here. I gotta calculate something real
Holy
fucking quick.
shit.
Holy balls. Yeah, Nathan, he turned to scowl at Ulyssa, and you just came up, and
Jeez.
you just gave him the fire business. Yeah. You introduced him to fire, and it was very problematic, and he seems very, very upset as his clothes that are very fancy, very well suited
Badly
to his hair
injured.
color, sort of catch ablaze, and you can see some armor plating from his clothes falling off. It looks like they had armor inlaid in the seams, but they are now falling to the ground. You have burned him quite badly.
Wow.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Wow.
That gif
What the
that
fuck is
Jared
that
posted
gif?
in the VSC.
What the fuck is that?
I don't want to know about this ever again. Kyle, you don't fair it right now. All right, Nathan, Zal, you want to do with your
Are
turn?
his nipples hearts?
What?
You
Yeah,
didn't
look
see
at
the
that.
gif I posted?
Poor- oh my god.
I like that
What
reaction
the
sound.
Sorry, Nathan, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, it is.
Are you done? Does he need to do more at this point?
Yeah, I need to get another crit in to kill this
Fucking
guy.
35
Oh,
damage.
man.
Holy shit.
Jeez. Okay. Between all of that, I completely forgot what I wanted to do. Jesus. Okay, let's see. Okay. So you would say that. So this is of 10 feet. Okay. So as a bonus action first, I'm going to use my Daunting Roar. Hopefully it works this time. Tributes features. Did I roll? Okay. And both of these guys have to make.
Yep.
Wisdom saving. Of course.
Fucking ice
Oh my
climber.
god. Ugh. Man, this beat has not worked out for me very well. Okay. So instead, as they are not afraid of me whatsoever, going to. And I was kind of hoping on that.
I'm just picturing fucking. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Nathan, describe what happened with your flame blade attack, and I'll give Blue Sam's fear them disadvantage for Blue Sam's fear because they watched whatever happened. If it's good enough, give it to me, Nathan. What happened when you crit his ass?
Oh God. Okay, I want to be like going around him, like judging his clothes and like cutting off the things that I think look tacky.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him disadvantage for that. Sure. Fucking shit. They see this fucking tiefling just kind of darting around their boss and just kind of nicking him with this flame blade over and over and over again,
Oh my god.
and just fucking ruining his life. So I'm gonna give it to you. They're both fucking freaking out.
Oh,
Just because that was a fucking sick crit. So
oh man. Okay. I'm gonna use good old fireball against Pretty Boy over here.
okay. God damn, Ferret's caught on a lot of fire today, huh?
And no.
That does whiff. He is slightly more fire conscious now.
I was aiming for a piece of his clothes that got cut off.
There is a smoldering, very, very, very small pile of silk on the floor that just got instantly incinerated. Because, of course, he wears nothing but the finest. This guy has to spend his turn running away.
Those fear icons are creepy.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Alright, and I get to make an attack of opportunity, correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Let's see. I believe my Warcaster says that I can use a spell that has a casting one action instead of a
Yep.
regular attack. And it still uses a spell slot?
I think it's... Give me 1 second, let me double check.
Sure.
I thought it was a cantrip, but let me double check. It could be a spell slot, I don't know for sure. I need to go and double look.
Okay, we're just getting water.
You're not allowed to have water, Jane.
Like such
Sure,
a
thinks he's allowed to have water outside
What?
of his federally mandated D&D break.
Yeah, as long as it has a casting time of 1 action, you can cast a spell.
Okay, and it still uses the spell slot?
Yes.
Okay. So that's... Just get back that way. I was going to use the firewall to get on the shot. What I wanted to do wasn't really do that.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, you slam him in the back as he's fleeing.
We're the fat one.
Hell yeah, you lightly cinch his bandana as he is scrambling away. Oh wait, he actually doesn't need to do that. Frighten goes away when you get hit.
Oh, whoops.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Is that the end of your turn?
Well, it
Okay.
was his turn, so...
Oh, duh. Stupid. I feel like that's so fucking weak, actually. I'll think about it. For right now, I'm gonna say that he startled and tripped and end his turn and go to Ulissa.
A lot of the roar features are intentionally kept kind of weak just because you can have them so early. They don't want you having too much AoE CC. And I feel like
I
they
know,
could
it's just
definitely
like-
scale better.
Yeah, it's just like...
I feel like instead of using your ability score or your proficiency bonus, which scale really slow, I feel like they honestly should just use your total level. Because I'd be fine with a +3 to that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's
I'll
not gonna
figure
break
something
the
out.
encounter, usually.
For right now, I'm just gonna say if your fear gets interrupted during the person's turn, then they just end their turn. They
Alright.
can't make an attack.
Ulysses gonna make a longsword attack against the guy on my right.
Good job. That hits.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, damage. I got distracted for a sec.
You're not allowed to be
Wow,
distracted.
fucking
And
sick.
there's the one again.
4 damage. I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my superiority dice to allow Kaya to reposition up to 15 feet without opportunity attacks. And that means that my attack does an extra 5 damage.
Okay.
Whoa. I guess I'll get behind him.
And I don't have an end turn, so I'm done.
Okay. Kaya's turn.
Oh, I think it's messing up a little for me, probably because I have control of me and Kaya.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try to finish this man off. That's what she said.
Don't forget you can use the +4.
Yeah, you do have a +4.
I will use the +4.
That does hit.
Thank you. Fuck.
So, he is rather distracted. Ulissa yelling causes him to turn away from the lady with the flame blade. He takes his eyes off you for 1 fucking second, and you're suddenly whirling around behind him and stab him in the fucking back. Like a bitch. As you do so, however, you see, well, Barbekithul would see as he stumbles forward, a pendant falls out of the neck of his burning shirt and begins to glow very brightly, and in a sudden flash, Farad disappears.
Question. Did his sword also disappear?
Yes.
God damn it.
He's got his very fancy jeweled rapier. It's very snazzy, and I know you're very jealous. He definitely knows you're jealous.
I will slide on over to this guy then. I need some satisfaction. I will attack him.
That hits.
Oh!
Their AC is 14. So, infuriated by the fact that your prey got away with his bejeweled rapier, no less, you approach his henchman and absolutely murder him.
It's fine by me.
Wait, who's that?
He claps politely.
This amuses me greatly.
Kaya and I just leapfrogging over the enemies.
So, Bless is a concentration spell, so I can't cast anything else, correct?
You can cast a spell that does not require concentration.
Okay.
You can only have one concentration effect active, is how to
Okay,
think about it.
that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to move over to Kaya and cast Cure Wounds to heal her for 9.
Thank you very much.
Seeing a healer,
Ah!
this bandit takes a shot at Fig and absolutely whiffs. Yeah, I thought about like having sharpshooters and stuff in here, but I knew you all would be like running out of shit by this point. I was gonna like absolutely blast you all. This guy also whiffs, Jesus. And then this guy's dead, and he needs to get the fuck out of my initiative order, please. One day I'll learn how to manage the fucking combat tractor, I promise. Barbekithul's turn!
Aw, man.
There it is. Here, what the fuck? It skipped towards Gauss.
Yeah, I was about to
There we
say.
go. What the fuck? It was where I deleted the guy.
Okay, so I'm going to run up here.
Freak out these poor archers after you beat the shit out of their boss with that fucking one-tap crit.
Yes.
Oh, he's fine.
I want you all to understand, okay? I spent like 2 days agonizing over how much HP to give that guy. Because I was like, 56 is kind of a lot, and I regret not giving him more. I spent a long time agonizing over what y'all would be able to do.
Hey, I almost died. You did the right thing. That was exactly the amount of HP he needed to have.
Oh my fucking...
You're joking!
Barbecue!
Does that just keep going forever?
It is a 1 minute 10-minute concentration spell, so she can have it as long as she concentrates on it.
On a
Yeah.
hit,
Oh,
they take 3d6
man.
fire damage.
Very
Oh,
frustrated
gotcha.
right now.
Oh, it's
my
not the damage.
God.
It's so, which one are you killing, and how do you kill him?
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll kill the top one.
Okay.
Wait, how much damage is it?
31.
Oh, okay, because
31.
we were doing maxed crits. That's why.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See, they
So one of the
automatically
rolls just doesn't matter.
Yeah, one of the rolls. So he gets fucking automatically gets the 20 damage basically if he uses the
Gotcha.
right spell level slot pretty
Ah,
much. So you kill him. How do you kill him? How does he die? How does this poor man just like meet his end?
I'm not even gonna look at him. I'm gonna be looking at the other guy standing next to me.
He runs at you, you just hold the sword out, he runs onto the sword.
And Barbeckathul just politely smiles as the space to her left casually erupts into a pillar of flame, engulfing the man in his screams. And she smiles at his companion, very politely, with a hand on her hip. Isn't it beautiful?
You can see me giggling, but you can't hear me over the screams.
God.
Yeah, we're getting
Jesus.
there.
Ugh.
What the
I
fuck?
don't like the 21.
That's fucked
Nick
up.
looks absolutely terrified right now.
Jesus.
God damn it. Okay.
Splatter.
Is that all you have, Nathan?
There we go.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Is that all? You sure?
Should we just skip to his turn again and let him do another crit?
God.
Urgaz,
Well, we had to
sir.
pay we paid for the crits with the 7 ones we rolled or whatever.
Yeah, true. I'm making up for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Paid in advance. Right, and the Kenku has a shield around him, correct? So anything within
Yes.
this circle.
I didn't want to put walls here because I don't want to mess with them, but assume that there are 4 walls here. All of them are blocked in. These 4 squares are inaccessible.
And I'm assuming spells wouldn't come out the other side, essentially?
No, they would not.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a few steps back over here then if I can not get the damn roller tool. 1 second. There we go. Okay, I can move it in. Yay. So I'm gonna go for the good old fashioned, hopefully effective this time, firebolt. Thank you.
Hits.
That
Just wait
too.
until I still start putting fire resistance on people. Y'all are gonna suffer. You'll have no idea what to do, Rebecca Phil. You'll have no idea what to do with yourself.
I'm going to use my chromatic orb, not as fire. That's what I'll do.
Ah, damn. Okay, this bandit thug, after seeing his boss retreat and his friends die, panicked, runs up to Kaya and takes a swing, with not much else to do,
Oh my god.
and whiffs.
These guys be rolling anywhere right now.
Did he take the fire damage?
He brushed his off, the one guy who
He's
did it, and then
snatched.
he died. This guy was the one who was over here. Your thing isn't like a permanent area; it's a line
No.
spell.
The fire.
The firebolt
that he
guy,
did
really.
earlier.
I thought you aimed at the archer guy.
Oh no, it's over here.
Oh, okay, give me a second.
Sorry.
I'll put it back up. I thought that's why you moved.
Okay.
So my B.
Well,
Got it.
I might
Thank
as well. 13 damage, and Kaya can move 15 feet.
The man does die. How do you kill him?
He runs up, swings at Kaya, but like I've just turned around and I fucking uppercut him with my shield.
And so Kaya can move 13 feet, you said, Jared?
15, but she can move on her turn now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not like she needs to really get anywhere right now.
What if she just wants to zoom around the map, okay?
Zoomies.
Yeah, what if I want to zoom around the map?
The
She
Heralds are
wants-
just being a chatty bitch.
She wants to do like a home run lap where she just runs around the circle and then fucking just kills the guy.
Is that all you have? Or do you want to move?
Sure,
Hmm?
did you want to move?
Oh, I thought my turn ended. I don't have my end turn button. No, I moved. You know what? I'll go here as well, just in case he tries to run.
Where's he gonna run? There's nowhere out.
Fucking, I don't know.
Kaya's turn.
Just
You
in
know what
case
to
he
do.
crits Kaya or something. I don't know.
That whiffs.
It do.
Don't forget you have your bless that you can roll for this time.
Oh, can
I thought it was only
I
one.
use...
Mm-mm.
I thought, oh, it's not. Yeah, no, it's
Is
a
it?
concentration spell. It's permanently there, right?
Yeah, until the timer's up. I assume it
Yeah.
would be.
Scroll up.
Yeah, let me pull up your. I'm 90% sure that's permanent because otherwise it would suck a lot of ass, to be honest, in my opinion. It's once per
Yeah,
turn,
you're
I'm
right.
pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Can I use that on the first one?
Roll a d4.
Yeah. Oh shit. Ah! Earl
You
damage.
also have your precise attack.
Let me roll my d4 here.
I accidentally unlocked something I didn't want to unlock
Yeah,
yet.
I
Sorry.
heard it. I was like,
That hits now. So that 4
Nice.
piercing damage. You stab him once. He looks to be in pain.
I would
The
be
second
too.
one does hit. You stab him again. He looks to be dead. How do you
Oh
kill
my.
him?
Underwhelmingly, I'm not really gonna try to do anything fancy with this guy. I'm just mad and I want it to be over. I'd fucking slit his throat or something, I don't know.
Sounds fine to me. And
I
the
end my
combat
turn.
ends. And the herald claps politely again.
Like that golf clap.
Wow, good show.
Yeah.
Good show.
Thank you. You have absolutely no idea how long I've been listening to that man's prattle.
I pity you, truly.
The Kenku kind of glances at Kaya and nods his head in a very exaggerated manner and rolls his eyes like, yes, I don't imagine how you stood being at a party with him, to be honest. He's incredibly dull. And he starts lazily pacing around his delightful little summon
Oh,
circle.
he's in his little dome.
Yep, he is still in his little dome.
Well. Oh, I am... I am not going to take... Okay, wait, so what else is in this room?
What there is you can now see there is a wall of the same black flames as the block the entrance, as well as the block the entrance to this room in particular, that are
And-
burning brightly along the far wall. And you can see there is a throne in the room, the
Can we
magic
see
circle.
the 5 toilets behind the wall.
No,
or-
you can't. I accidentally opened that wall. It's not supposed to be open yet. You can't see what's behind it. I know you can already see it because I accidentally opened it during the fight.
It's fine. So how do we let you out? This prison.
Well, you can break the circle.
Oh, on
He
the ground?
casually looks to where the energy meets the ground and points where the farthest line around the dome is outside of the circle. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great.
I'm
Um,
gonna open up the book and look to see what that circle is.
Great idea.
You do see that this is the larger circle that you saw at the back of the book, but you did not understand what it was before. Now that you have it in front of you, though, make an Arcana check with advantage.
Oh god, I'm really good at these.
I know, I keep giving them to you. I'm like, you have proficiency in this. You should not. Okay, there we fucking go.
Gonna say you used up
Jesus
all your
Christ.
20s, so be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you have a live example in front of you, you can tell that the circle in front of you and listed in the book is a circle of greater binding designed to hold powerful demons, fiends, entities from other planes, and essentially any life form that are probably do not belong in the material plane.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So I mean, like, what happens if we open this? Is he just like let loose into our existence?
I was already let loose into your existence. It just
Yeah,
means
but-
that I don't have to sit here for quite as long. And it also means that I don't have to leave you all in here to starve to death like I was going to do with Daddy's boy.
Good point. I guess we lose on the war of attrition.
Seems we have a choice.
It's the best kind of choice to give people.
Well,
Well,
to be clear, I was gonna let you out anyway.
and my reasoning stands. An enemy of Farid's is, at the very least, probably not an enemy of ours.
Yes,
That's good reasoning, but okay.
that's how I feel also. I am with this guy.
So what are we doing?
I
We rat
want
him out?
no part of this. This seems really unnatural.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
will-
a fan of it either.
Well, unless someone stops me, I'm going to use the bottom of my boot to scrape a line in the circle on the floor.
As you do so, the Herald, the Kenku in front of you, his eyes gleam a brilliant blue glow in menace as the room is enveloped in thick black smoke billowing out from beneath his cloak, taking away all of your vision for just a moment as he laughs a deep, croaking laugh.
I don't like
And the smoke dissipates and he lands on his feet and
Oh,
says,
okay, good.
"Thank you."
I'll just
God.
let loose.
Fucking
the
don't
That's
bait
all
us
I'm
like
saying.
that.
Yeah, why did you?
that. We just.
I mean, we
well, it was
can't
either that or
leave.
starving here.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
He
That's
has
worthy
something I
answer.
want.
Now, let's see here. Let's see. Who exactly are all of you? He starts casually walking around all of you, sort of like tilting his head, examining each of you with these very abnormal blue eyes. And he's just kind of stalking through each and every one of you. He kind of like pokes around behind Ragaz to peer at Fig, and then turns, walks back around Ragaz to look at Kaya. Well done, I'll volunteer at once.
Wait, what are we volunteering for?
I'm not telling him my name.
He asked who you all are.
You first.
You are very giving with your name to this creature that you don't even know what he is or what he can do.
Well,
got
if
Death
he
Note.
could have done something, he would have done it already.
No, because he needs us for some reason.
Is that what Fig is saying?
Yes. Fig is actually saying this.
Oh yes, I definitely need more materials. And he looks at Fig, and then he laughs again. Ah, goodness, you all are fun. And he reaches out with one hand towards Elissa Goldmorn. He says, Paladin. Not really my type, but hey, why not? Lovely to meet you, Miss Goldmorn. You may call me the Herald. And he politely bows slightly while holding out one hand to Ulissa.
So Jared's character is permanently a woman now, right?
He thinks she's a lady.
Everybody thinks he's a lady.
Wing question mark.
Kenku don't have wings. They have like clawed hands, taloned
Okay.
hands. So Yeah.
They
Okay.
are wingless, yeah.
As you reach over and grab his outstretched talons, you feel no resistance as your hand closes over his and goes through it as his hand dissipates into black smoke.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were about to kill me, so that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm okay with that. Ulysses' heart stops for a second, but
You look at the Kenku across from you, and he is eyeing you
I
again
jump
with
and
these blue
shake
eyes.
the smoke off my hand.
You hear the croaking laugh again, like.
I don't like that. I dislike
Yes, that's
that
his
laugh.
laugh. It's
either.
terrible. It's
That's pretty
terrible.
ringtone now.
It never gets old. I love that one. How about the rest of you? As he waves his hand and the smoking mass at the end sort of reforms into his talons.
Yo, what's your deal with smoke birds? Is that like a theme in the campaign or something? Or
Don't worry about it.
all the birds just explode as part of their like natural biology?
Don't worry about it.
Birds don't exist.
Birds aren't real.
I'll step forward and offer up my name, my title.
Sam. Hedonism bot.
Yeah.
Hedonism bot? What?
From Futurama.
Oh my fucking god, Sam. You're fucking awful.
That's all I can think.
I like how his body was just a fucking lounge chair.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways. Anyone else introducing themselves?
Seeing
Ulyssa
that
feels awkward now that no one has.
Seeing that Ulyssa no longer seems to be threatened, I'll take my hand off my sword and I'll step forward and introduce myself.
The Kenku does not offer his hand this time. It seems like he has gotten his one joke out of it and knows it won't work again. So he crosses his arms and bows ever so slightly. And he's like, "Lovely to meet you, Miss Silvera."
I will bow in turn.
And then he sidesteps to Barbeckathul and pokes under his beak as he stares at her expectantly.
I'll give a little curtsy, and well, my name is Barbie, and I hope that we have a great time trying to enslave each other.
He blinks very, very slowly, and then he points at you with both of his claws, like he's got them linked in his talons, and he points at you with one of them. And he says, "I'll have to watch you," and then walks around to poke his way in between Ragaz and Fig.
I'm going to offer my hand out, much as the same manner that he did to Ulyssa earlier.
He looks down at it, stares at it for a long second, and then quizzically tilts his head. He's like, "That doesn't really work for me, but I'll try. Here you are." And he holds out his hand so you can grab it.
I'm going to use one shocking grasp.
Okay. You grip his hand, it turns into smoke, and electricity erupts in your hand. And he does not seem particularly bothered by this.
Doesn't get old either.
Truth, that one is hilarious. I love that one. It's old, but they're classics for a reason. And that just leaves you. One of our Teasia's lot, I do believe. As he turns and whirls on Fig. How close am I?
Big just kind of grimaces at him and declines to offer her name or a hand as Ragaz did.
Oh, don't be shy. I'm not gonna do anything bad with it. It's
Big
very
moves
comforting,
away.
of sure. Oh well. Fine. Keep your secrets. he meanders off past all four of you to casually sit on the arm rest of the throne, looking at all of you. So, I appreciate your help, even though I did kind of, make you come in here. But be impolite of me not to ask, what are you all here for? I'm sure you came with a reason.
Did we?
I speak up and say we were only looking for the apprentice, and now that we've done that, we'll be on our way.
All right. Have fun. You can hear that there is a brief whoosh from down the hallway where the flames originally sourced, where you came in, and down the hall you can hear, "You guys better not be dead and left me in here to die, I swear to God!" Lumina is very disturbed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. I was like, oh,
Nick
is
is
it
gonna
the
rush
apprentice or something? What's going on?
Toward the sound of Lumina's voice and go back to meet her because she is done with this abnormal creature.
The entire other side of the door that swings open has just got like feathers stuck in it because she's been trying to get through the door.
You do see that there are a lot of white feathers on the floor from where she's been plucking at herself in her claustrophobic fit. And
Stress
she
grooming.
seems extremely disturbed until she sees the fire go down, spots Fig, and pauses. And then she flat charges Fig and flings herself at the lady. So she wraps her arms and wings all the way around Fig, holds on to her for dear life, and just wishes, "You are not leaving me here by myself again. I refuse. Just not, never again. Okay?"
How big is Lumina?
She is shorter than everyone in this party, and she's
Right.
also lighter weight than everyone in this party.
Big wraps her arms around her and picks her up and carries her, patting her lightly on the back.
Aw.
You get about 10 feet, and Lumina pauses for another second, plucks a feather, and like holds it out very slightly, like off to your right side, so you can see it as it sharpens. And she says, "We never tell this to anyone. We never talk about this ever again, okay?"
Fig laughs and nods.
Okay, good.
So I think Regaz might have been able to see that if he has dark vision.
Possible, yes.
Lumina does not realize this because she does not have dark vision.
I'm just gonna innocently whistle and when once he established eye contact with Lumina, I'm just gonna whistle and turn slowly around this way. Oh,
I almost thought you were saying insurance, like blackmail, and I was like, whoa!
The Herald, after he's leaning over in his armchair, like off to the side where he's laying on, like sitting on the armrest, trying to peer down the hallway at where Fig and Lumina are having their moment. But it's kind of hard from where he's sitting, so he is like halfway off the armrest of the chair. But he snaps back up as Ulissa actually asks him the question. And he looks through the remainder of the party. He says, "Well, it's not really Veilstone. It's more or less let's call it the unrefined form of the substance. Apparently, someone spoiled the secret of this place. It's one of the repositories around. And the daddy's boy came looking. Probably wanted a gold star or something from his father, I'd assume. It seems like the type of person. He was really boring."
That does seem like. So, this unrefined Veilstone is yours? This place is yours?
Oh, not quite. Unfortunately, the defenses I put in place around the substance itself seem to have dwindled as of late. So, I honestly probably couldn't keep it sealed for more than a few days, unless I was actively here. So, I came, and it went poorly. I had to listen to that rich kid.
Sorry, does that mean he was successful in taking it?
Oh no, I have it right here. And
Oh.
he flicks his wrist over to the right side, revealing to you all 5 altars with 5 what look to be shimmering eggs of black metal resting on each one of them. And the herald leans forward, blue eyes gleaming as he stares down Kaya. Would
She's
you like some?
salivating.
He's like a man with like a candy or a lollipop. He's like,
Why is he offering it to us when he wouldn't offer it to Farad?
Yeah.
I don't like Farad. Do you know what that man did to me? I had to sit in that cage for 2 days listening to him rant about his father, his corporation, his blah, 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 whatever it was. I didn't really pay attention after the first 2 hours. I'm not going to lie to you.
So,
But, seeing as y'all helped me, I might be willing to part with it. Maybe. Honestly, I'm kind of curious what will happen.
what do you want?
Why do we even want it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I have my own reasons.
Is this what we were after, Kaya?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, who asked the herald a question?
I
I know somebody did. I couldn't hear it. I got confused. Sorry.
did. I asked him
What-
what he wants.
Well, let's see. What I want. He tilts his head back and pokes under his beak very briefly again, and then he points to the middle of the magic circle, where you see a small spherical object sitting on what looks to be the exact center of the pedestal. It looks like a moonstone that had been cut in half and placed onto a solid stone pedestal. It looks like it can fit in your hand. It's kind of an ornamental piece. He says, take that to the frightened little wisp outside, and I'll give one of you a piece each.
Take that to who outside?
The frightened little wisp, assuming Lumina.
Yeah, I'm assuming as well.
That's all you want.
Would you like me to ask for more? I could ask for your firstborn if you'd like.
No. No.
Then,
So what is
Is
it
it-
exactly?
Veilstone is... Oh, how should I go into this? So many different ways to say it, really. Veilstone is creation made form. Some call it magic made form. It can be just about anything, really. The easiest way to explain it is the crystallized fundamental force of creation. It's the building blocks of the world, if you were. So technically, it can be whatever you want it to be. It can grant you wishes. It can give you money, wealth, power, experience, magic,
Oh,
whatever
damn.
your heart desires.
Finally fell behind.
Whatever you wish for, deep in your heart, it can grant it to you. In its fully refined form, at least. These are not quite up to snuff, but you might be able to get it there.
I'm doing one.
Well, that would be telling. And he walks away from you all to stand in front of the 5 altars.
What, so he's just giving them to us?
One for each of you. 1 piece of Veilstone, 1 wish, 1 primordial force of creation to do whatever your heart desires. And in exchange, give the little wisp the ornament. She'll figure out what to do with it, I'm sure.
So are those altars where the veil? Oh, are
Yes,
those not
the
holes
black-
in the top? Okay.
No,
okay.
it's a black
That's why they look like
stone.
toilets.
Yeah, it's a black stone, and I couldn't find a way to fucking do anything
no,
with
it's
it.
okay. I get it. I get you now. You
Yeah.
can always upload like assets to. We'll talk about it later. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will slowly approach and ask him, why is it so important that she gets that moonstone?
Well, you see, I'm having a bit of another problem. I'm not sure if you all noticed. The necromancer, you called him the apprentice, I do believe. He's the one who made this troublesome little circle that your not quite friend, rich boy, whatever his name was, used. And he seemed to be not quite human, didn't he? At least when he died. That concerns me. It's a bit of a problem, really. And the little ornament, alongside the little wisp, well, she can help me figure out what's going on with him, and you figure out how to complete Veilstone. At least that's what you're looking for.
I do agree that that's a problem.
So, is anybody going to reach for the Veilstone?
Yep.
Yes.
I
Okay.
follow Kaya's lead.
So
Just
there are
make sure
5
that she
pieces
goes.
of Veilstone available in front of you. Kaya goes up to her altar along with Barbekathul. As you reach out to take the stone, the black shimmering metal that it appears to be warps, shifts, and latches onto your arms, forging into itself a set of bracelets around both of your arms. Kaya's has a single inlaid gemstone glowing a deep earthen tone, a solid brownish green. It's not very pretty, but it's there. And Barbekathul's burns briefly as a ruby emblazons its top. Oh, fair warning, they do have a bit of a mind of their own. So you are both now wearing Veilstone bracelets.
And I wish that
Is anybody else reaching for him?
I'll take it.
Okay. As Ragaz reaches out, the same thing happens. His bundle of Veilstone warps forward, wraps around his wrist, and coalesces into a bracelet with a sapphire inlaid on its top. Meanwhile, the Herald slides up to Ulissa and leans slightly over her shoulder. And he whispers, "Are you sure you're a paladin? Usually Velnora's ilk, you can taste the magic on them. Are you absolutely sure? Do you want to be?"
Paladin. I kind of shrug him off a little bit, and I stand tall and I say, "Paladin is a way of life, a state of mind, not defined by magic."
Oh, but you see, paladins, I do believe their magic is imbued upon them by their deity, is it not? Can you really say you serve Velnora without her blessing? And he's leering at Ulissa, and he's kind of calling her out on a bunch of shit that he probably should not know, which is odd. But his eyes gleam a very brilliant blue.
I'm gonna ignore him and join Kaya. Perturbed, but not willing to play whatever game he's playing at.
I kind of put myself between them. I don't like the way he's talking to him.
Oh, fine, fine. You're no fun either, I see. Well, that's 3. There are still 5 pieces in total. Let's see what the other 2 would like to do. And he twiddles his claws very briefly, a black magic circle appearing above them as he sits back on the armrest of the chair. The 2 remaining pieces of Veilstone fly out from their altars,
Mm,
one of them
mm.
whipping straight at Ulysses' arm, and the other one traveling all the way down the hallway to where Fig is making a retreat.
Wait,
with
why?
Lumina.
Why at my arm?
Yep, they're aiming at both of you.
Oh, but why though? I already have Veilstone.
Did you already pick it up?
Yeah, I said I did earlier.
I did not hear you pick it up because I haven't given you your armband yet. That's why it ran
well,
at you.
Okay, well,
That's
you
why.
can just- I see. Well, you were describing
fine.
people, so I thought you got me.
Nah, my bad. I did not hear it. But you do have an armband, and on
Okay.
yours there is a shining topaz.
Okay. And so then the last one flies down the hall.
Yep, flies down the hall. Lumina sees it coming, freaks out, jumps from Fig's arms, and falls on her ass. Where Fig has a black metal warp around her arm, looping briefly and turning into a bracelet with a jade green emerald on it. Well, the herald sits up again, and he walks over to Kaya. I'd say our business is mostly concluded now. You have your Veilstone. Now, if you take this outside, he points at the item on the ground again. I'd greatly appreciate it. A pleasure. Hope to be seeing you soon. And with another swirl of smoke, he vanishes. So, TLDR, what this is. They are not going to stay bracelets for very long. I am going to be talking to each of you while I develop the next part of the campaign to give you all a specialized Veilstone item that I am going to be using as another progression system within the campaign. I am going to be buffing you all to shit, basically, for fun.
Yay!
That is why I was asking everybody what their power fantasies were with their characters, so that I had an idea of what to idealize for each character and where to start working towards. So you all are going to get an upgraded item to work with as you go on and figure out what's going on.
Wow.
But that's
Cool.
the TLDR for that.
Woo!
So congratulations.
We made
We
it.
got you.
Thanks.
You got that far.
I
So what would y'all like to
do-
do? The herald bounced out.
I kind of have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's fine. We're pretty much done.
Yeah, we just hit 3 hours a few minutes ago, so we should stop
Yep.
here. We can figure out or time skip to when we get back to Raven's Point or whatever later. So
That's fine.
Sounds good.
all right, I'm gonna get off. I gotta use the bathroom. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for playing. That was fun.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thank you
Like
guys.
you
It
guys.
was
Excited.
fun.
Guys,
I'm excited
Thank
for our
you.
magical slavery. It's pretty sick.
For real. I don't
Yeah.
like this anymore.
yeah.
I want off the ride. Mom, I want to go home.
I wanna
Kaya,
go on
help.
Bones Wild
The
Ride.
scary bird made me do this.
Mr. Bones Wild.
The scary bird. He was just having a good old fucking time. I don't know what y'all going
Kaya,
on.
the bird's
The scary bird, and
bullying me.
the
Help.
scary bird, and the Kenku.
Lumina's the
Alright.
scary bird. Okay.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
As she clings to
guys.
Fig.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Boy.
Good night. Bye bye.